There we go. Why it look like that over there? Hold on, y'all. God damn it. I don't want it to. Why the fuck do it look like that? Bro. Bro. Why is it like that? Okay, there you go. I fixed it. Why is it not working? Shit. How do you switch this shit? Okay, there you go. I don't know why is it. I don't know why it's showing like that. How do y'all take it off of? I'm gonna take it off vertical mode. No, nobody should be Christian. But I can't speak for everybody. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna just let it be what it's gonna be. I don't know how to change that shit over on YouTube. Yeah. Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Let me see. Okay, that person's gone. Y'all tap the screen and try to get the live out. Hold on, Sathiam. I see you in there. Black BHI is Black Hebrew Israelite. Yeah. So my bad. So the conversation is Black people should not be Christians, Muslims, or Black Hebrew Israelites. And it's based on history, not theology. I don't care about what any religious text says. I don't care about a doctrine, a theologian, a prophecy, or none of that shit. None of those people walked this earth. There was no Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Solomon, David, Hagar, Ishmael, Cain, Abel. None of these people walked the earth. 99% of the characters in the Bible never walked this earth. There was no Jesus the Christ. There was no Muhammad of traditional Islam. There was a guy, but it was the Quran is mythology. The Bible is mythology. The Torah is mythology. These were used to commit acts of violence against Black people. So we should not practice them. You know, that's just where I'm at. Yeah, this person. I saw you was first. Urbanezer. Breeze.
Hello. Can you hear me?
How old are you?
26.
And which slave master do you serve?
That's what I'm asking you. I'm here to ask you, what are you offering in replacement?
Freedom.
Destroy all the
freedom, truth, liberation, common sense, logic, reason, the ability to think for yourself. Be open-minded. Be able to be able to put down religions used to cause harm to your people. That's what I'm offering.
I understand. When you say Black people, you do understand that they have different history, different nations, different cultures, different literature. Yeah. So when
Christianity was forced on all Black people.
I understand.
The entire continent of Africa was forced on everybody.
I understand. So when you destroy Christianity, 2.8 billion Christians, Islam, destroy that. So what are you offering them? So
I just told you. Freedom.
No, I'm saying the culture, but how is freedom a culture?
Culture predates Abrahamic religions. Prior to any religion being created, people already had culture. That's not something exclusive to a religion.
I understand. So paganism, maybe animism, the history of Africa.
Being pagan just means you're not a Christian. So there's nothing wrong with being a pagan.
That's what I'm saying. Paganism can be different types of belief systems, like animism, ancestral belief system. So are you offering that? Should we go back to that tribal identity?
I already told you I'm an atheist, so I don't believe in any gods or spiritual beings. But if you ask me what I'm offering, I've already told you.
Yeah, I'm saying freedom is not a culture, is not an identity. Freedom, what is that freedom?
Different people. You understand? You and I agree that different people have different cultures. I'm offering something that is universal, common sense. Being able to. It is objectively true that Christianity and Islam were used on Black people, weaponized against. That is objective fact. So what I'm offering is objective because because you can see where these religions have been used. That is objective fact.
Okay. Do you believe ethics are objective or is it subjective? Ethics.
What? Sir, ethics, Black people should not be Christian, Muslim, or Black Hebrew Israelite. Which God do you serve?
I understand.
Which God do you serve?
I'm asking you, what are you offering?
I'm gonna drop you if you don't answer my question. Which God do you serve? Which God do you serve?
You wouldn't understand the difference. That's the problem. You have nothing.
It's all right, brother. Stay strong. How old are you?
I'm 48 years old.
And
Black male.
Which slave?
I don't follow none of that shit. I'm an atheist like you. I'll just come up here to give you support, man. Let you know that you're on the right path. I'm glad to see a young black atheist that got his mind out of this mental slavery that religion have put black people into. It's good to see this, man. I just came up here to tell you that you do have other black supporters that are atheists. Just wanted to give you your support, bro.
I appreciate you, OG. Thank you, man. Nene. Is it Nene or Nene?
Yes, it's Nene.
It's Nene?
Yeah.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And which slave master do you serve?
Slave master is crazy. I believe in Christ, so.
Well, the Bible says, follow your earthly masters as you would in heaven. That's what it says. But yeah, so black people should not be Christian, Nene.
Okay, why not?
So there's a couple of things. I guess I'll ask you a question so I can see where your head at. Do you think people should practice religion?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna mute you while I'm talking, but you can unmute when it's your turn to talk. Do you think people should practice religions used to subjugate, colonize, oppress, erase their history, strip loved ones from their family members, monopolize their internal conflicts, colonize their entire continent? Do you think people should practice religions used to do that? Yes or no? You can unmute.
Well, in my view, that's not religion's intent. At least, the religion I believe in. Mm-hmm. The intention behind it was never to necessarily enslave or colonize people, but because mankind is evil, that's what ends up happening. So the whole purpose of Jesus coming was to die for our sins so that we can re-enter heaven.
Cool. I gotta go get some water. So when you say I lost my train of thought. Yeah, okay. So we're not Christian because of what's in the Bible. That's not why. That's not how we got Christianity. The Christianity was not spread through the Gospels. That's not how Christianity spread. Like when you look at like different countries, different continents, those countries and places were colonized, and Christianity was then introduced to them through colonization. We're not Christian because of what Jesus wasn't a real person, but we're not Christian because of Jesus. We're Christian because of the sword. When you look at things like the Dum Diversas is religious, religious doctrine, Christian doctrine, a Christian document. The Dum Diversas is a Christian document from the church to the Europeans, giving them the religious right to go in and reduce all Africans to perpetual slavery. That's what the Dum Diversas is. That is from Christianity. That is how we're Christian. We're not Christian because of Jesus, because Jesus wasn't a real person. The Bible is not.
Doesn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can go.
The Bible doesn't mention Christianity. Christianity is just basically a byproduct of the Bible and the information that those who are Christian took from it.
The Bible's not I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think the most important thing to take from the Bible is who Jesus was and what he came here to die for, and how how we're able to enter heaven after this life. That was the whole point of Jesus coming. That was the whole point of him spreading the message, is for us to be able to have access to heaven, because without him we couldn't.
Jesus didn't spread any message though. The Bible is not a history book. So when we look at when we're talking about black people, we're not Christian because of Jesus.
Okay. Well, according to the Bible, Jesus did have teachings, right?
Jesus wasn't a real person, and the Bible is not a history book. There's
Okay,
no evidence. There's no evidence that.
If we hypothetically speaking, right?
We don't have to speak hypothetical, Nene.
Why not? Because if you read the Bible, there's teachings from Jesus inside the Bible.
Yeah, we don't have to speak hypothetically because things have actually taken place. So we don't need hypothetical. We could just go off of what actually happened.
But we wasn't there.
Yeah, but there's records of a lot of things that happened.
Okay.
So
would the Bible not be a record of things that happened?
No, because the Bible is not history.
Okay, so how do you determine what's history and what's not?
Well, we would need evidence for these things outside of the Bible. 99% of the characters in the book never walked the earth.
Okay, how do you know that?
Because there's no evidence of it. When someone says, hold on, I'm gonna mute you while I'm talking. When someone says there was this great king, or let me do a better one. When someone says there were this large group of people enslaved in Egypt, and they all got up and walked out, and the sea split, and they traversed it, somebody would have kept a record of that, because people were great record keepers back then. They try to talk about the antiquity as if people didn't keep records of things. People, there's inscriptions, there's like monuments and statues and great big old buildings. People keep record of things that happen that are like unique or miraculous. If there was a thing like an exodus out of Egypt, or if there was a like these great kingdoms coming in and taking over, there would be evidence of them. Outside the Bible, there's nothing.
Okay, who is to say that, who is to say that theologians are hiding evidence? How would you know?
Because they have a long history of forgeries and making shit up. People have wrote books about the forgeries in Christianity and how they were known for creating shit, like the Shroud of Turin. There's a lot of things inside of these religions that are just fabricated, made up. A lot of things that they say.
That's not an objective truth.
It's a prime example. They say Jesus had these disciples that were martyred, right? These people, there's no evidence of these people. Like, we should be able to find a trace of their family, where they, like, who they were.
But what I'm telling you is, how do you know that there is no evidence? You're not a historian. You're not out there looking for the evidence. So I'm just saying, how do you know? How do you know that the evidence is not being hidden?
How do I know it's not being hidden?
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at how Christianity spread, I mean, if there was evidence of Jesus, they would have used it, because they wanted to spread. It ain't like that. They weren't trying to hide Christianity. They wanted it to spread. If there was actual evidence of Jesus, they would have been presenting it. They didn't present shit.
I think the Bible is enough evidence.
Yeah, but the Bible wasn't. You don't get full Bibles until like 300s, 400s, 500s. You don't get like the first 200 years of Christianity. It's nothing.
Okay, well, it had to form itself, right? Because like I said, the Bible doesn't mention Christianity or religion at all. Christianity is just something that people formed on their own. That's just it's man-made.
Well, the religion you have, the religion you're practicing right now, this was created by the Greek and the Romans. The religion you're practicing right now with Jesus Christ, the Trinity, all that, that is from the Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire. That's not.
I would have to disagree.
They're the. I mean, are you familiar with like all of the council meetings they had? They put together where they determined like what the dogma is going to be.
Yeah, I know.
Council
I
of
know what you
Nicaea,
mean.
Council of Chalcedon, Council of Ephesus,
I'm familiar with all of that, and I see that like you're more so focusing on like religion and how it began and everything like that. But once again, like I said, the Bible doesn't even mention religion. The main goal of the Bible, in my view, is to show you how to live a righteous life and to get you to understand that the only way to save your soul is through Jesus. And when we break down the Holy Trinity, when we break down the whole reason why Jesus came to earth, it actually makes a lot of sense. But you don't even believe in God, right?
Yeah, gods are not real.
Okay, so where do you think creation come from?
Who's to say everything was created though?
Have you ever seen something exist without a creator?
Oh my God. So listen, historically speaking, gods are not real. You can
There's only one God.
No, there's multiple gods.
No, there's only one true God though. You see what I'm saying?
No,
there's only one true God.
There have always been multiple deities worshipped.
There has, that's true. But that don't mean nothing.
And the God you worship, do you know his name?
I call him God.
What's his actual name though?
I mean, he goes by, I mean, okay, some people say Yahweh, some people say the Most High, some people say God.
The Most High is El. Yahweh is your God. Yahweh is the God of the Israelites.
When I say God, I'm referring to the Creator.
The God of the people in the Bible that you believe in. Their God name, his name is Yahweh. Yahweh is not real. Yahweh is a tribal storm god from the desert.
Okay. So you don't think that nobody created you and I or this world?
That's I'm sorry, I got a phone call. That's a different conversation. I want you to focus on your God, Yahweh. Yahweh is not real.
But when I say God, that's who I'm referring to. I'm referring to who created you and I. And
Yahweh was not Yahweh was not originally the creator of the universe. Yahweh was originally a tribal storm god.
Okay, I'm not referring to, I don't use that term, even though I know that, you know, that's what it's referring to. But I'm telling you that when I say God, me personally, I'm referring to the creator of the universe.
I understand what you're saying. But you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Okay.
I know that you're talking about this God of the universe thing. That is not your God though. Your God is Yahweh. The God of the Israelites is Yahweh. Yahweh is we're talking about.
Good morning. Boy. Go get some water. I got your back. I got your back. Go get some water. I got your back. I got you. He needs some water. He needed some water. He was starting to, you know.
Okay. I'm here though.
Hey, Nene.
Hey, how you doing?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Have you ever studied anything outside of the Bible?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't need to.
Why you say that?
Because I know the truth.
How can you say you know the truth if you haven't studied all the evidence? That's like taking somebody.
The reason why I can say that is because I have an actual relationship with God.
I understand what you're saying, but my thing is is that if you're investigating something and you don't check out all the evidence available, then you're just going off of assumptions and just feelings. You take somebody's
Okay.
testimony and say, "Yep, that's true."
Well, if
rather than
you
looking for
take this
evidence.
information from this text and you apply it to your life and you see that it aligns, it matches up, it turns out to be true when you apply it to your life, why wouldn't I accept that it's true?
So you're saying that black people should have been enslaved for 400 years because the Bible says so.
I ain't saying nothing. I
Well,
didn't say that at all.
But that's what you're
at the end of the day, but I also believe at the end of the day, whatever God allows, he allows for a reason. And evil is just a byproduct of free will. God didn't tell us to enslave each other. That's just a byproduct of free will. People choose evil. People choose to do evil. That's not God's fault.
Okay, so my question to you was, do you believe that because God said it in the Bible that we should have been enslaved for 400 years?
If that's the way God wanted it to be, then yeah.
And you accept that because I'm assuming you're black, and your ancestors suffered the brutalities of the slavery that was put upon our people. And you just say that's cool because God said we're supposed to go through that.
But they're not the only ones who suffered. And suffering is the result of the absence of God. That's what God is trying to show us. Because if we all adopted the Holy Spirit within us, we wouldn't do evil.
So you think not okay, let's just say a small number. You don't think 50 people in the 400 years during slavery found the Holy Spirit?
Well,
that's all that, G.
I don't speak on what I don't know.
But I'm just saying, just take it. I mean, you take a lot of things from what you're saying. You don't know a lot of things because you don't look for evidence. The problem is that when you come to a question like this, you have to be able to assume that all of the thousands of people who were enslaved and were taught the same religion that you believe in and believe the same thing you believe in, they had to have received the Holy Spirit, right?
I mean, that could be possible, but I don't know. I can't really tell you all the details within that because all I'm gonna say is, I mean, wouldn't you say we're still slaves today? You don't think that this is modern day slavery?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, Bob.
I appreciate it, Ray. Tagging you in, man.
I'm asking a legit question though. Okay. Like, is this not modern day slavery?
Nene. So everything isn't slavery. Slavery is distinct. Like we can't, we slavery has been desensitized to the point where everybody thinks anything can be some form of slavery, but it's not. To call things that are not slavery, slavery-esque, is allowing you to desensitize what actually happened.
I'm not desensitizing it, but I'm just saying that
there is slavery today. There is slavery today. There actually, there are.
Okay, let me ask you this.
The conversation is about Black people and Christianity, though. That's what I want you to focus on.
Right.
Earlier I gave you.
We just kind of pivoted, but it all kind of tied together.
I ain't gonna stop, Ray. But earlier I gave you what led to our Christianization. I gave you the Dum Diversas. The Dum Diversas, the Romanus Pontifex, and the Inter Caetera are why we are Christian. We're not Christian because of Jesus.
Okay, well, we just have two different understandings of what Christianity is.
Do you understand? Where do you live right now? You live in America, United States?
Yeah, I live in Chicago.
Right.
I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna come find you and snatch you up, Nene. Take you to the library, and we're gonna read books. You definitely.
I've been in y'all saying too. That's what's crazy.
No, I'm gonna slide on you, G. I'm sliding, folks.
I believe the same things y'all believe in.
Ray,
but
I'm
I
glad
found
you
the truth.
cleaned that up quick, man. I'm glad you cleaned that up. What's up, Ray?
What's up, Rich? No,
It's so
I'm
good to
sliding
see you,
on Nene.
man.
It's good to see you too, Rich. Now I'm sliding on her. She in the city. I'm sliding.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all one question. And this was what really convinced me that Jesus was really the Son of God.
Okay.
And this might not be enough evidence for you, but it was enough for me. Have y'all ever had sleep paralysis?
Many times.
Okay, why is it that only by saying Jesus' name can free you from that?
Free from it many times. I'm talking to you right now, and I ain't never said Jesus' name. I'm right here talking to you.
Nene,
I said when you're having sleep paralysis.
Nene,
like I said,
sweetheart, I gotta let you down, Nene. I gotta let you go, Nene. But you can come. You can come back.
I'm just saying, do your homework.
Nene, I just told you I've had it.
My bad. Damn.
Let me follow her real quick.
My bad, bro. My bad.
We go when we go out.
That was me. Now when
we out, we gonna go. We gonna
see. Bar don't know how to act during the day. Bar only know how to act 3 or 4 in the morning anyway. Yeah.
Man, listen, y'all are still persecuting me when I'm going to bed at night. I'm still getting chastised. It's crazy. I go to sleep at night. Y'all making fun of me still. Like I go to sleep at night, OG. I go to sleep now. I've been listen, I'm well rested.
You actually sound like
I'm well rested, and y'all still persecute me. That's old. That's the Old Testament. That's old black atheist.
Bar, but come on, it's weird. You're not tripping over your words, you're not stumbling, you're nice and clear, concise. This is weird. I don't know this Bar.
You embarrassing me. GB the reason? Max said I'm under crazy.
He got the whole joint in his name, bro. You can't be doing that. What part of the organization does that?
Max said I'm under grace now. The old Bar Testament is hilarious. Yeah, that's the old. GD, how old are you, man?
37.
And which slave master do you serve?
Larry Hoover.
What? No slave man. I came up about the topic. It say black people shouldn't be Christians or Muslims. What's
what God do you serve?
Or BHI? What's that?
Black Hebrew Israelites. What God do you serve?
You're putting a limitation on what black people should be?
No, because I can't force black people to do anything. This is a suggestion based on an informed decision. This is I said should not be. I didn't say can't be, because niggas can do what they want. I can't put nothing up to nobody's head.
But that's kind of like a European ideology. You can say black people shouldn't be millionaires. Black people shouldn't have jobs. Black people shouldn't own.
It's a terrible analogy.
Houses.
That's a terrible analogy, G.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying. It's the same thing. That's not what I'm saying. We're talking about saying black people shouldn't have do Buddhism or Taoism.
We're talking about
Unitarianism.
What God do you serve?
The Most High.
What's the most? What is your God's name?
Ahia.
Ohia.
Ahia.
Ahia?
Yes. Don't you know
y'all tap the screen, man. We need 50K likes before 10, man. Tap the screen.
When someone says it's Ahia.
Somebody said Ohio. Why did I think the same? Y'all funny as hell.
Ahia.
Okay. And
that's the name of the Most High.
Higher?
He said Ahia.
Yeah.
But is it basically a higher or IL?
No, it's a indigenous language. It's the name of the Most High. Ahia.
Okay, that's fine. Black people shouldn't be Christian, Muslim, or Black Hebrew Israelites, though, based on history.
Based on history?
Yes.
Well, according to the history, black people quote unquote black people always served a God.
Yeah, not these though.
They always served the greatest spirit.
Our here you go, Mac. Our cultures and different spiritual practices predate Abrahamic religion. So you're right. You're right. We've always
go ahead.
You're right. We've always practiced spirituality. We've always had deities, but these deities have led to some things that
I don't see nowhere where we was atheists. I'll tell you that.
That's fine. That's fine. If you can't see that, that's fine.
Black people shouldn't be atheists. That's a better topic.
It's a Canaanite god, man.
Who's Canaanite?
Shit.
You don't know who the Canaanites are?
Meg, what's up?
Yeah, who is Canaanite? I said you said
brother.
Canaanite god.
God.
What are you talking-
Wait, who is Canaanite?
Who is Canaanite is crazy.
No,
Like,
he
do you think
he
Canaanite is a
He
person?
said he says he's a Canaanite god.
Matt Canaanite lives right across the street from me. I've been talking to that dude for years. Y'all
well,
just don't
You
know.
have no proof that the God that I serve is a Canaanite god.
What is your God?
Yeah.
You say your God's name is Ahia, though. I've never heard of. I never heard of
go find
Ohio.
it.
Ohio.
Yeah, go find that.
Is that the God in the Christian Bible or no?
Go find it.
Because you're calling him the Most High.
Yes, he's the Most High.
All right,
Why
Jimmy.
are you not calling him
I'm-
Elyon?
I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him roll. I'm gonna let him rock. Trey, man.
What's going on with y'all boys, man?
How old are you?
27.
And which slave master do you serve?
Definitely ain't a slave master, bro, but I'm a Christian.
Yeah, Jesus. Does the I'm glad Mac is up here. Maybe he can find a verse for me. Does the Bible
Luke
not say?
17:10.
Can you read it for me, Mac? I know I ain't.
Oh,
True.
I know what you're talking about in Ephesians.
No. I
you know?
want
Oh,
Mac.
no.
Can you read? Can you
No.
read the verse for me, please, Mac?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me pull it up.
Help your boy out, please.
Slave obey your masters
No.
in Ephesians,
No.
bro.
No.
Mac,
No.
read the verse.
Is that not it?
No. I'm gonna
Mac,
read you
I
7.
see you, Queen.
I'm gonna read you 7 through 10. Right.
Mhm.
This is Jesus talking to his apostles. He said, "Increase our faith." Right. So he says, "Who among you would say to your slave who has just come in from plowing or tending sheep in the field, 'Come here at once and take your place at the table'? Would you rather not say to him, 'Prepare supper for me, put on your apron and serve me while I eat and drink, and later you may eat and drink'? Do you thank the slave for doing what was commanded? So also you, when you have done all that you were ordered to do, say, 'We are worthless slaves. We have done only what we ought to have done.'"
What book is that in?
That's Luke chapter 17.
Yeah. So when I say which slave master do you serve, I'm just following the Bible.
I mean,
So-
the scriptures that say there's neither slave or free, stuff like that.
That's cool. So black people shouldn't be Christian, Trey.
I mean, I feel like the history would disagree with you.
Right. Have you heard of the Dumb Diverses?
I'm looking into stuff like that now. I have not. What is the Dumb Diverses?
The Dumb Diverses is the church giving the Christians the authorization to invade, conquer, and subjugate non-Christians, enslave them permanently, take their lands, take their property and wealth. That's what the Dumb Diverses tells the Christians to do to Africans. How do you feel about that?
I disagree. I don't think nobody should be enslaving nobody.
But that's
I mean,
I agree with you, but this is why the Dumb Diverses is why we are Christian, though. You're not Christian because of Jesus. You're Christian because of that.
well, Christianity started because of Jesus. Christians follow Christ. I mean,
What that is.
We
are
are
the Dumb Diverses in the Bible?
Black people are not Christian because of the Bible. We are Christian because of the doctrine of discovery, things like the Dumb Diverses. That's why we're Christian. We're not Christian because of what's in the Bible.
So are the Dumb Diverses in the Bible?
No, they're written by
No,
Pope Nicholas.
the Dumb Diverses are not in the Bible.
Then
The
I don't know how that would apply to me then,
The
bro.
Bible is not why we are Christian. Prior to the printing press, there was no widespread Bible. Y'all, I don't know why y'all think Bibles was just like being passed around back then. Prior to the the printing press and the Protestant Reformation, it wasn't just Bibles laying around in every hotel and every cathedral.
No.
So we are not Christian because of the Bible, because we couldn't even read it.
You know, people got
Like black people, because race is not even a thing in the Bible.
What?
You're
I
not
don't know what I
listening.
mean.
You're not
to
listening
be clear,
to me.
Trey, he's talking about the spread, right? Not the text. He's talking about how it was given to people,
Okay.
right? And so
All
when you
right.
have things like the Dum Diversas, right, written by the Pope, the leader of Christianity at the
Thank
time.
you. Yes.
See, his word is as high as it gets, right? And it is based on biblical scripture, right? When he says things like, you can go and take slaves from Africa, he's echoing what is in Leviticus 25 when it says, your slaves you may own are to come from the nations around you. These are the heathen nations. You can buy them from the heathens around you. Right?
But
This
if
is-
it's not from the Bible or a teaching of Christ, why would we follow that?
it's
If
from
I
the
can ask you that.
Bible. It's from the, it's based in what.
But
the
you just
Bible
said the
says.
Donda verses are not in the Bible, bro.
But it's
Yeah, but they-
based on.
Hold on,
it's
Trey.
based
Have you
on
read
what's
the
in
entire Bible?
I've
Have
not.
you read the entire? Okay, so maybe that's where you should start. You should start from
But-
the beginning.
But real quick, Trey, this is the problem, bro. There are things that put things in motion throughout history. There are writings that tell people what to do from their leaders. In this case, what Mac is trying to tell you that the Pope himself used the verses in the Bible to create the things that were put into the Dum verses
Yes.
to enslave people around them. That's all we're trying to tell you. If you go and read
Okay.
it, it's written in the hand of the Pope, right? These are his words, and this is how they moved because he's their leader.
Okay. For one, I disagree with that. And two, I mean, throughout history, they've altered the Bible throughout time. Let's look at the slave Bible.
Wait, stop.
Hang on,
You're not.
hang
No,
on.
we're not on topic. I want you to focus on what Ray just. Stop talking about the literature and focus on Ray just said. Focus on what Ray just said. It's not this. This conversation is not about the theology of Christianity. It is about history. We are not Christian because of the theology, because we couldn't read it.
Like you just said, like, I disagree with that, and then moved on. Why do you disagree with what he said?
Because you guys are saying, you guys have all told me that's not in the Bible. That's not any of the teachings of Christ, none of that, which is what I follow. So why would I agree with that?
You are not a Christian because of the Bible and Jesus. You are Christian because of the doctrine of discovery and the Dum Diversas. That is why you're a Christian today.
I have to disagree, bro. I don't
Right.
even.
You disagree. So now this is where we bring up what the doctrine says. It literally says to the Christians, go into Africa and invade, conquer, and subjugate. That is what the Christians were doing. Prior to this, you
I
have
mean, you got background noise.
prior to this, you have no contact with Christianity. You understand that, right?
I don't get how I don't, bro. I just don't get how I don't.
Because sub-Saharan Africa was not Christian.
What about the Christians in Ethiopia?
Yes, it was forced on them as well.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You cannot prove that, bro.
Yes, I can.
Prove it
There's-
then.
I got you. The king of Axum. Y'all, everybody love to talk about Ethiopia, but it wasn't all of Ethiopia. It was just the kingdom of Axum, just the top porn part. It wasn't the whole of Ethiopia. He converted to align himself with Rome for political and imperial reasons. It was not about no goddamn spiritual awakening. It was about the empire. He aligned himself with Rome, and then he pushed Christianity on his kingdom. That is what happened.
But the earliest Ethiopians they practiced Judaism, bro, and then it developed into Christianity. So how could that make sense?
You ain't listening to. You are not listening. You're not paying attention.
Nah, bro.
You're not paying attention, bro.
Trey, do you really listen? Are you listening to really want to understand your belief better, or are you just up here to argue your belief? Because if you're going to argue your belief, then you should go based off of what you know, which I'm not, and don't take this the wrong way, but it doesn't seem that you know too much of it. And that is the thing that we try to tell y'all as atheists. We've read the entire Bible from front to back, probably a couple of times, more likely at least more than most Christians.
Hmm.
Most Black people are Christians because why? Their family were Christian, and that's what your mom said you were going to be, and you went with that. And no, you didn't question it. Or if you were questioning it, someone told you, oh, you can't question God, and you was okay with that, and you just let it be and just said that you are Christian now. Because I'm almost positive you're not living by your book. I can tell you that right now, because you're not collecting foreskins. I'm pretty sure you know people that were married, women that were married and weren't virgins, so you didn't stone those women to death, because we have too many women that are married right now that were not virgins. We were supposed to stone them. So
is that the Leviticus scripture about where Moses?
So okay, he not paying attention, Queen. He not paying attention, Queen. So
bro,
just
asking
Trey,
a question.
Hold up, Trey. So
we're trying to argue finer points. And that's
because what she
I'm not. I'm just trying. I'm using my sources the same way you guys are using yours.
The Ethiopians, they were polytheistic. They worship multiple gods. They worship Marem, Astar, Bear. I can't pronounce it. Prior to their Christianization, they were polytheistic. They were what you would call pagan. Then, you know, that's when King Ezra he converted to Christianity, and that's when you see their coinage change. You see their inscriptions change. Everything changed when he became Christian because he forced it on his kingdom. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So when we talk about Christianity, when y'all bring up Ethiopia, you got to understand why Ethiopia converted. It's from the top down. The king converted to align himself with the Greek, and then his kingdom converted behind him.
I would also say look into the 42 laws of Ma'at. You could start there. That predates Christianity by far. So again, these are borrowed stories. They're all myths. And if you look and go back into history, as far as not just with Africans, but the Greeks, the Romans, all of them, if you look, these are borrowed histories. Like Bar said, yes, Africans were worshiping deities. Yes, they were. Absolutely. If you go study your history, we definitely had several deities in our African spirituality. You had Ifa, you have the high priestess, you have a high priest, you have all of those different things, because again, remember, before they came and colonized us, we weren't just like lumped as Africans. Right. So that has to be understood as well. Those were different countries on the continent, and they did not look at themselves as all just being grouped as one. So they had different practices and spiritual beliefs that they believed in. And now, yes, when you look at it, fast forward to today, that is the prominent religion is either a Christian or Muslim here and over abroad. What we're saying is that specifically, I say no one should be religious, but specifically concerning Black people, we definitely should not be Christian or Muslim or Black Hebrew Israelite. It's never benefited you. You may think that it has, but you logically can't prove that. And in the Bible, it condones slavery. It condones rape of women. So right there, just sticking right there, if your book literally condones slavery and gives you the instructions on how to treat your slave, what happens if you beat your slave, literally all of those things are in your book, and you are not even adhering to those things first and foremost, because nowhere in the Bible does it say, oh, well, God knows my heart, so that means that I don't have to adhere to the Bible, or it says in the Bible, as times evolves, we don't have to follow through with these lessons that's in the Bible per se, right? Nowhere does it say that. You are supposed to be living by the Bible from like they were back then and even today, regardless of the law or whatever it is. You are not doing that. So that's a problem in itself. But going back to the slavery, if it condones slavery and genocide of your people, why are you in support of that?
The Bible does not condone slavery.
It does.
Not
we
even,
can
not
pull up
even
the
close
verses
to being
for
true.
you.
All right.
Boy, yeah, boy.
He got the boot quick for that, huh?
Who's next? What's up, Ray?
Hey, real quick before you go to the next person, what Buddy was talking about, it's the translation in Exodus 3:14, I want to say, or 3:13. It's in Exodus, I know. About that the other name, Yahoo, whatever it was, Yahira, Yahuwah, whatever. That's what it is. It's basically Yahweh. That's what it boils down to.
Well,
I just want you to know whenever you hear that one, Exodus 3:14 is
you talking about the dude from earlier?
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, when you hear that one, that's what I'm talking about.
I'd never heard of that, bro.
The burning bush.
The burning bush, yeah.
I am who I am.
Well, let me speak to everybody. I ain't know all is up here. Queen Cheetah, what's up?
Hi, good morning, everybody. I apologize.
I see you just jumped in, put the belt the ass this morning.
It's just because like I've seen it like all my FYP for a while now, and it's just like I've realized that a lot. We, like you were saying earlier, we can't force y'all to be anything that you don't want to be. But I've also, in my own experience of, once I came out of religion, I realized that you can't take their religion from them and then not provide them with something to replace it. Because for them, they look at it like they need their religion to be who they are, even if they don't live by, the word of God. So you just telling them, hey, look, believe it in yourself. Take all of those things and all of that effort that you put into Christ, put it into yourself. That to them, that's not enough. So instead of us trying to like convince or sway them, I like to have the discussions to try to hopefully get their mind thinking. But then I've also understood that it goes back to lack of comprehension a lot of times. Because like the guy that was just up there, he clearly don't know nothing in his book that he talking about. There's no slavery in the book.
Yeah,
there's so many different verses that we know that we can run down off the top of your head right now. You know what I mean? So it's just like if we have this discussion, right, in hopes that hopefully it will start to trigger them asking questions or them really wanting to know, because that's how I got out of Christianity. I said, well, damn, I'm not living by the word of God. I don't even want to. Every time I pray, I'd be like, damn, God, you already know. Why the fuck do I have to do this shit if you already know that I'm a good person? I'm not out here, doing fucked up shit. I just want to smoke. I want to drink every time. I want to have a good time. I want to live my life. But you want to punish me because I don't want to live by your strict rules. So, why we gotta, why we can't have them to start at. What I would like to see is them to start asking themselves these questions.
Well,
why are they Christian?
But see, a lot of people, like I was telling dude last night. Some people we're not gonna be able to save everybody. Like,
right.
Because if I say, hey, look, this weapon was used on your people, and it's like, okay, I gotta replace violence and subjugation with what? Religion is for slaves. Literally, if you look at history, everybody there was, prior to the Protestant Reformation, there was no Bible where everybody had their own ideas about Bibles and shit. No, you got your religion from the church, and then you took your slave ass home and prayed to Jesus. It wasn't well, I'm gonna think for myself and I'm gonna take this Bible. No, you got your religion from the church. You were a slave. These people are in mental bondage. So if someone is a Christian and I'm telling them you got to drop that evil, I can't replace. I don't have nothing to replace that evil with, because that is demonic. That is like, if we look at religion like, oh, religion is something people practice on Sundays, it get them a good fit. That's not what religion is. That's not what religion is for. Religion is to control people. So if I'm trying to get rid of what's been used to control people, and then they're saying, oh, well, you got to replace this form of control and violence with something, I don't have nothing for you. I don't got nothing. I got common sense, reason, logic. That's all I got for them.
I always propose the question to them. The slave master provided our ancestors with the Bible and told them that that would be their salvation. If indeed that really was true, do you think that the fucking person that was enslaving them was going to give them the fucking cheat code to their salvation and provide that to them?
That's what I'm saying. So I can't when we telling black people we should not be Christian. This is I can't speak for what everybody else do. This conversation is about history. I don't care what that book say because we're not Christian. We are not Christian because of what's in the Bible. We're Christian because of these goddamn popes and these Christians. That's why we believe in it. We don't believe in this because of Jesus. So going to the Bible, that ain't why we Christian.
They stripped us of our languages, of our beliefs, our traditions,
so
all of it, and gave us that replacement.
Right. So
and now look at us.
So when we ask questions like, "What do we replace it with?" This is the replacement. This is what they use to get us stuck on stupid. We're stuck on stupid. So to get off of stupid, I can't replace that because
So is everybody in here spiritual?
No. How old are you?
I'm 23.
What God do you serve?
Yeah, I know what y'all doing, bro. Too.
So you talking about El? You talking about El or Yahweh? Which one you talking about?
El Elyon.
Right. El Elyon is not real. That's the most high God of the Canaanite pantheon. Canaanite pantheon, that's mythology. Why should black people practice mythology from the Levant?
Why do you need a religion to be a good person?
Hold on. Let him answer. Why should black people practice Canaanite mythology from the Levant?
I don't think black people should just practice everything. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think black people should practice religion, me personally, because I do agree that it's used for bondage, it's used for control, it's used to get us to do whatever our slave masters or master told us to do.
Right. You just said your God is ill.
But that's all I know, man. So like when I prayed, it's like I got like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know the name because like I said, like we can all agree. The name of our God, the name of who we pray to, the name of who we talk to in the past, to our ancestors we talk to. We don't know. Well, I personally don't know who these people are, and I'm still on the learning process.
Yeah, because you're too busy reading the Torah. Go learn about African spirituality.
I don't really know nowhere to go for that. Actually,
you're on a phone, brother. It's plenty of books, plenty of sources. I can't.
It's one thing because it's one thing to just Google stuff, but it's another to actually learn it.
So do you know how to research? Like, do you know the research methodology on like how you would research and how you look into primary sources and how you vet those sources and how you go down the timeline? Like, do you know how to research?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. But I'm saying I learned orally.
Well, before we do any of that, gods are not real. Nobody's gods are real. Everybody's gods are just cultural memory, cultural tradition passed down. So there is no true God. That's how we got in this mess. There are no true gods. It's all mythology.
I agree, because Adam was even the first man.
We don't like. I don't know what it is with everybody practicing mythology. Don't make nobody a better. It don't do shit. If right now. If a motherfucker break down this door, which mythology is gonna save me? Nobody's God is coming to save me. I gotta put hands and feet on this nigga if he break in.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Hold up, Bar. I got you. Hold up. 1 second.
I got you. I'm gonna go back on mute.
Hold on. What you say, Ray?
I just want to. D said he learns orally, right? That's kind of crazy though. Pause. I was just fucking with you, D. My bad. Hey, but hey, my bad, G. I'll just pay. Okay, so if you learn like that, I want you just to do me a favor. Don't even just go when you get off the panel. If you got time today, and this is just one guy I like to listen to. He's very articulate. His name is Anthony Browder.
Yes,
Anthony Browder.
Yeah, man.
Go on YouTube and type in Anthony Browder.
That was
Okay.
tough.
Yep. Go on.
You just went
and-
crazy with that one. I ain't gonna need a lie, boy. You just went crazy. boy.
Anthony
Damn.
Browder's a good one.
Yeah.
Matt Dillahunty is another
But
good
don't
one.
let's not overwhelm. Just go listen to Anthony.
I
Just
got
go
one.
Listen to Anthony.
Anthony Browder. And my favorite because see, I want you to understand like the history of these because you worship El. Right now you're worshiping El. And you're worshiping El because of the violence and the crimes committed against her. You need to go and understand why is El my God. I would tell you to go and look up Walter Williams. He gives you the timeline of events of how we got to the Judeo-Christian God you worship to the Bibles, and he gives you the whole rundown. His name is Walter Williams. I got both of his books right here. The Historical Origins of Christianity and the Historical Origins of Islam. But don't worry about the books, but his lectures are on YouTube. Type in Walter Williams.
They got a question in the chat and want to know
Yeah,
why can't he replace religion with truth?
Yeah, that's a good question. The truth is the only thing that's gonna set you free.
Could I say something?
Who that? How old are you, M?
I'm 40.
And which religion, which slave master do you serve?
I grew up in a Christian household. So
is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior now?
No, though I respect the teachings of what Christ was, and I respect it. I respect.
So you respect slavery then?
Well, no. Hold on now. I respect certain aspects. Of course, I understand completely that there is slavery within the Bible. It's obvious if you read it. You know. So that it is.
Jesus, listen to all the black people watching. All you motherfuckers, listen up, listen well. Jesus Christ was not a real person.
I get that. No.
Jesus Christ is propaganda to keep fucking Jews docile. It had nothing to do with us. You niggas is talking about y'all like the teachings of Roman propaganda.
Well, listen.
That's crazy.
Hear me out. I understand, like, look at it like this, okay? See, I'm a person who gets.
I've been asking for proof for you in a long time, Black Atheist. You still haven't given me no proof that Jesus.
Hold on. Give me I got you.
Let's Queen.
Hold on. So, I'm gonna. So here's what I'm saying. That was crazy. The thing is this, that me personally, as I told you, I grew up in a Christian household, grew up going to church, all this stuff. And I found that the more I read the Bible, and I read it maybe like 2-3 times now, front to back. The more I read it, I just kind of stopped going to church. The more I read it, which is interesting. But I'm a type of guy at this point, like I just get geeked out reading stuff like this. I like ancient scriptures. I like reading things in that nature. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what it is. I get it. I understand that it's mythology. There's mythos within the Bible. There's mythos within the Iliad. There's mythos within the Quran. All of that. I completely get it. I have a affinity for it because I personally just like the stories. It's like comic books.
Africans got stories too.
What's that?
Africa, we got stories too.
We
got Osiris, Isis.
Oh, bro, I didn't even get to that yet. So,
but I'm saying, you said you respect Christianity. Why?
I respect the stories. Like, let's just say
why?
Okay. Because I think
which story do you respect? Give me one.
You want me to? All right. Again, they're all harsh to a degree, but
which do you in Genesis chapter 25?
Bro, anything in the Old Testament is crazy. You're wilding out. Anything?
Hey, y'all
anything in the Old Testament?
Yeah, no shit. Bro. That's what you said. You respect it. I'm trying to see what we going.
Bro, I know. Listen. Anything in the Old Testament, you wilding out. I was gonna say more on because clearly, like in the Old Testament, there's takeovers, raping, pillaging. There's slavery. There's and that's all Yahweh.
It's in the New Testament too.
he gets his properties from El Elyon and his wife Ashura. A lot of stuff going on. So anyway, but I still think they're cool stories, bro. Again, what I'm trying to say is this.
And when he done, let me talk after.
It's like again, bro. It's like the Iliad. It's like even the stories in the Egyptian mythos. There's still cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. But we're talking about black people should not be Christian, though,
bro. Now to stay on topic with what you're saying, I agree.
What's skin color got to do with anything?
I agree. I agree. I don't think we should be. Now hold on. Now let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me go a little further.
Give me a second. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go a little further. Like me, I come from a Caribbean background. Okay, more specifically Haitian, right? So Haiti, as you know, Haiti was the first Black republic, right? The reason why we were able to do that is because we went back to our roots into Africanism to revolt against the Christianity, the Christian doctrines, and slavery beliefs that were enslaving our people. So I talk to a lot of among my Haitian folks all the time, like, yo, guys, listen, we should never forget that it is the Africanism of voodoo, that understanding that helped us revolt against our enslavers.
Shout out my brother Vossa. He be up here.
Yo, bro. So again, I'm not even here to argue with you guys. I'm here to let you know that I'm supporting this movement here. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, send them on. Well, I'm glad you support.
Yeah,
we're gonna move to next. Who been waiting patiently?
Unknown, right next to me. Unknown.
I've been waiting patiently.
I got you, Auntie. I got you, Auntie.
You've been up here longer.
I'm coming to you, Auntie.
You've been up here longer. He been waiting.
It ain't no rush.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Yeah, you a little bro. Little peon.
Talk about little bro.
Little peon ass nigga. What religion do you practice?
All right, so look, I'm not religious, but I believe Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And I'm
not religion.
I'm gonna explain it to you though. And I'm gonna ask questions in between, like with you on what you believe in, and if that's cool, like just to back up what I'm saying and stuff.
But you do know you're religious, right?
I'm not.
Jesus Christ is a person out of a religious text. If you say Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the light, you are a
Christian.
This shit easy.
Because when I look at it, I say I'm a believer of Christ, and I'm walking with Christ. I'm not religious because they teach it wrong. And the way I'm gonna tell you is, I'm not here to like preach or none of that, but I'm gonna give you, because what do you go based off? Like history and everything that is given to us by the world leaders? Is that how you get your facts? Off like researching and stuff? I'm just asking a simple question.
So you've been up here this whole time. You ain't heard the verses Queen was talking about earlier? You ain't heard what I was talking
hear
about
what she's saying, but I'm saying, like, if you let me get to what I'm saying, it's gonna make sense. And then I'll let you speak. You gotta, you can kick me.
Well, Tarantino this thing. Go to the end and then walk us back. Tarantino.
So you saying basically explaining it then?
Well, yeah. Tell us where you're going, and then
right. So
please tell us where you're going.
I believe in Jesus, not off of like I didn't went to church. Everything stopped going. I read a little bit of the Bible, and that didn't do it for me because you can't really understand it. But for me, the true way to follow Jesus Christ is like a relationship, and it's like you deliver your divine purpose.
Amen.
It's like you living your divine purpose, doing right, giving back to people, and having a righteous, spirit, because the Holy Spirit is within you. It's about what you do with it. And so, our world leaders, right? They control the media and they give us everything. And you know how they changed the Bible so much? You will never know the first one. Because
I know. Take a deep breath, little bro. The woosah for me, little bro. Yeah. So, none. That's not why you're Christian, unknown.
Which I know. I'm finna get to that. I'm about to tell you why, because
they didn't teach it wrong.
look, so I'm gonna tell you why I believe in Jesus, right? Because it's a natural encounter.
You tell me. Okay, no. That's not why you believe in Jesus. I know.
You can't tell me what I believe in. Like, well, let me explain it to you so we don't argue.
No, because you're about to give me personal experience. Yes, you are.
But this is real time. Like, let me just explain it to you.
I know it's real time, but I'm trying to skip
your testimony,
this
brother. They always don't do testimony.
Because you see, I'm listening to you. I respect you. I respect you, Black Atheist. You gotta listen to me.
Juke. Wait a minute, Juke, the moderator. Juke, leave my auntie alone, Juke. Auntie, let him rock. Okay, let him rock, auntie.
All right, so.
No, you good, Juke, but yeah, leave my auntie alone, man. I know, little bro. Go ahead and tell us why you're a Christian.
All right, so I was 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my pops was in the hospital for blood pressure. You know how the vitals go short when somebody dying and they know that person is dead?
Mm-hmm.
He passed away, right? So 2 minutes out, they finna pull the plug back. He came back and was having a seizure. And he gave me his testimony. So his testimony was my testimony. And people that's like, it doesn't happen. They try to tell him this is a miracle, you're lucky. He literally died and came back. So for me, and he didn't see his mom since the 19-something. She passed away when he was a teen. And he said while he was out, it was visits at first. And then as soon as he was finna go was which when the vitals went short. He seen his mom and then he looked over, it was a bright light. And he said, your kids need you. You belong on earth. And he came back into his body. And he gave me that testimony. Okay. So now let me get more to it. And
hold on. Let me interrupt you real quick, Unknown, because we gotta slow this logic. We gotta slow this logic down.
But I'm about to add on to it. You can't like just cut me. I'm gonna let you speak. I promise you.
Hold on. You just take a minute. Queen, go ahead and finish what you about to say.
He said a lot.
Yeah,
you said that his testimony is your testimony, and therefore that is why you believe. And that
tell a neighbor you love him.
I'm not done.
Hey, Queen, like when you turn to your neighbor and tell her you love her.
Say neighbor. Wait, no, okay, wait. I'm sorry. I was trying to be for real. Wait, okay, so wait, all right, no. So for one, that's a problem in itself, right? But I want you to just hear yourself for a second.
I hear myself. I'm trying to add to it so I can explain to you.
He had.
That's what the Bible says. He overcome by the word of the testimony. If the God could do it for him, he could do it for him.
But what I'm saying is this, right? Because again, when we okay. Let's use the 1 + 1 is 2. We can all agree on that, right? Everyone on this panel can agree, right? Yeah. We all know how to get to that conclusion that 1 + 1 is 2, no matter what. Right. No matter how you go about it, everyone knows that 1 + 1 is 2. So that is the same thing with religion. So if that is indeed the case, then that means your uncle's testimony will be all of our testimonies and be all of our proof. Because again, if you're saying that his testimony is your testimony, but you wasn't there, how would you prove that?
I was there. I said I was in front. I was like on.
No, you didn't die and see the lights like he just told you. You didn't die for 2 minutes and was there with him. But so how would you prove that?
I'm gonna explain it to you. You gotta realize when somebody vitals go short and they say he's dead and there's no pulse and they're checking for it, that person is dead. But that's not my main belief or why I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm trying to give you the add-on to it before you cut me off. I'm not saying you was disrespectful or anything, but I'm gonna get to that to back it up. And then if y'all feel like that's wrong, I'm gonna respect it and go about my day.
Okay, tell us, get to the point where you telling us why you're a Christian right now. Tell us.
I got you. So you gotta realize, and this is like, you can research this because we research everything. Mm-hmm. They got contracts that personally ban in entertainment, music, everything they control that say you cannot talk about Jesus Christ. They are world leaders, right? So all the presidents are relatives. That should be off to you anyway. So everything that's passed on, they're giving it to us because everything that comes from them, that's self-constructive and is destroying the community, it all comes from them. So we get our facts from them. You got to realize they control.
That's why you Christian?
Nah, it's not. I'm getting to it. I'm finna tell you why.
Get to it, nigga.
Yeah, I gotta come with the facts for you to understand. But look, They control the media and do all that. They got contracts where it ban you from talking about it. They're not gonna ban something from something that's true. They killing people in the UK for following Christ. And then it's
Get to why you're a Christian, little bro.
Well, you gotta.
Why are you a Christian? Get to it.
Look, when people do anything, but when people do anything, it's truth. Like, you know, they find the evidence to like cures and stuff like this. They die. It's people, when you look them up, it's a dude that died was talking about how fallen angels are real and they eat kids. And it's
no, that's not you telling us why you are a Christian or why you believe. Tell us why you believe.
You gotta listen. I'm saying people are dying for exposing them.
No, stop.
We understand that people are dying
Okay, let me
because
ask
they
you a
are
question.
choosing
Do
to believe.
everybody
No, stop.
Everybody believe in the devil here. Let me ask you
Brother,
that.
the devil's not
Everybody
real. You said you want to tell us why you're a Christian. Get to it. Tell us why you're Christian.
I'm not listening. I'm trying to tell. So the fact, like, okay, so you know how human trafficking happens, right? I'm just asking you a question. I'm about to add on to it. It goes back.
Little bro, I'm trying to
Christ.
work on my patience, little bro. I almost dropped you.
Because it goes back to Christ.
Wait, Byron, let him
Why?
live. Let him live, Byron. Let
Not
him live.
listening to you, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna let you live. I want you to tell us why you are Christian. We are waiting. We're listening. Tell us why you're Christian. Skip all of that and get to I'm a Christian because
they tell you. I'm trying to tell you what's happening in real time.
Okay, just get to that one, the central
So
point.
we all read the Bible, right? And they talk about fallen angels. Y'all have came across that, right?
okay, hold on. Everybody stop. Listen. The next words out of your mouth. This is what you need to say. You need to say, I am a Christian because ... Please tell me that. Please.
I am a Christian because now you want me to keep going, right? Like, damn. Oh my God.
Little bro,
making this hard,
unknown.
brother.
Like somebody just
Stop
said,
it.
We all came across where they said the fallen angels.
I am a Christian because
I am a Christian because. Okay, now everybody have came across with. Remove me, bro. If you're gonna be childish, remove me. I ain't gonna lie.
God damn it.
God. He can't do it. Wow, that shit was rough. That shit was rough. Hey, the crazy part is he has more evidence for ancestral veneration than he does for
That nigga said
because he said he saw his mom. Right?
Bro,
Most people who would die and see their ancestors.
that little nigga said
It's the basic lack of comprehension. You know, that comprehension is fundamental, especially when you are deconstructing.
This nigga done took somebody else's revelation. Man, who next? Ariel, what's up?
Your auntie was patiently waiting.
Yeah, she was.
I want to hear what your auntie say.
Ariel, you late. I just want to let you know that.
Thank you. I'm still waiting for my evidence.
Well, me and Varsity, we go next Sunday. We moved the live up, so we'll be able to come support the podcast.
Nephew, I'm still waiting on my evidence.
I started to come in there last night and say, it was so good to hang out with y'all tonight. Oh, wait, y'all. was on here.
Nah, but we gonna we gonna move it up a little bit. So
Yeah, it's all good. I knew y'all
we be able to
was
come through. We better come through. You a little late, ain't you?
I know. I had a test this morning. Don't listen. Some of us are trying to better ourselves. Okay.
My bad. My bad. All right, let me get to Auntie. Auntie, I know you've been waiting on me.
What's up, nephew? I'm still waiting on my evidence.
Auntie, you a Christian, right?
You don't know what your auntie is by now? It's crazy.
I'm just trying so everybody else can know. So you Christian, right?
Sure.
They might not have met you yet. Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior.
Yeah, I haven't met you.
Hi, everybody.
So
I'm his auntie. Hi, everybody.
Auntie, tell everybody what you believe in. You believe in Jesus, right?
Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. He's the way, the truth, and the life. Mm-hmm.
Amen. All right now.
So what evidence were you asking for, Auntie?
If Jesus is real or not.
Oh, well.
it's not really left on us because it's not us that's saying, it's not our burden of proof. It would be the Christian's burden of proof to prove that. So, like, I don't think that we would have a debate right now anyway if there was this. If somebody was really to prove it.
I'm not trying
but
to
you
debate.
don't
I'm
have
just waiting on
evidence either.
There is none though. Like when I say Jesus Christ wasn't a real person, that's because there's nothing that proves he existed. There's nothing. The Christians, everything they have is weak. It's faulty. It's forged. It's interpolated.
So,
Where's
but you don't
shout
have
out Be
evidence
Easy.
of
Where's Be
Jesus.
Easy when I need him? Shout out Be
Right?
Easy though.
Because, like,
he in the comments? I ain't seen him.
Christian belief is based on faith. You literally have to believe blindly. So there is no proof. You have to just hope that when you die that you were right and that you may or may go to hell or heaven.
I'm finna add him.
Yeah, he was in the comments.
Right?
Be Easy, I think.
Y'all go follow. I just tagged Be Easy. I tried to go follow Be Easy. Be Easy is better than me, but he's where I go to get my historicity. He's very, very well read and very knowledgeable. Man, I'm talking about like when it comes to like Jesus and stuff like that, he's the guy. So y'all go follow Be Easy for sure. He be live too. Yeah, Auntie. I'm sorry, Queen. What
call me Auntie? That's embarrassing.
Wait a minute. Ain't nothing wrong.
Oh
ain't
my
nothing wrong
God, that's
being
not really your auntie. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't mean to be rude.
Queen
I
Cheetah. You
thought-
act like them Christians. God damn. Act like them
when
Christians,
when
Queen.
they call me Unc, I'm cool with it. I'm good.
No, all I'm saying, he making a claim that Jesus is fake. It's his burden of proof to
Jesus
prove it to me.
Yeah, Jesus is fake. There's a book. You got $15. No, I ain't.
What you think? I'm broke.
I'm just.
I'm a broke.
I ain't mean to say it like that.
Crazy.
I ain't mean to say it like that. Yeah, but this is one of the books that I read that talks about Jesus and Christianity. And
what is
this
called?
It's called The Historical Origins of Christianity.
Oh,
and the
that
author, yeah, Walter Williams. He walks you through history with dates.
That book is fake.
Wait.
That book is fake.
That's fine. That's fine. So when
If you see where I'm
Jesus,
going with that, but go ahead.
Yeah, when I say Jesus Christ isn't real, it's because there's no evidence of him. But you're not that okay. But
okay, so why people still getting saved at his name today?
I'm glad you. That's a great question. That's a perfect segue.
Well, but
man, I was like,
people what?
She said.
No, I'm still getting saved to this day.
Yeah, I had Be Easy. I had tagged you. I was just telling everybody, you be going live on here and you be talking about like the historicity and stuff. I was telling them like you better at it than me. So I was telling them to go follow you because you.
Yeah, his life is just like your life, nephew.
Yeah. Well, but he's a little more well read than I am on like Jesus and stuff. I'm getting there, but he topped off for sure.
So Auntie, go talk to Unc.
Hey, Beezy, Area just called you Unc. Niggas getting old. Ain't nothing wrong with being older, y'all. Like I tell people, shit, you ain't old till you dead. Everything before that, fine as wine.
Where you think you going when you unalive?
I don't know, but when I get 50, I'm gonna have my suit and my hat on.
How you know you gonna get to 50 though?
I'm gonna be at the Players Club.
How you know you
ain't promised to nobody?
Auntie, that's okay. So, Auntie, listen, let me try to stay on topic. So you understand that Christianity was forced on us, right?
Yeah, but that's the fake version. That's the slave master Christianity.
Do you believe Jesus? Do you believe in the Trinity?
Yeah, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Yeah.
Right. That's the Christianity that was forced on us. So, like you're practicing.
Go ahead.
You're practicing the religion that was forced on your great grandparents. Chalcedonian, Roman.
That's the.
Chalcedonian.
Slave master
we were
version.
practicing something before that then? So let me ask you, if that was the slave master's version, do you believe before we were enslaved that we had religion?
My mind is not on no slave. I am free through Christ Jesus, okay?
No, hold on. Wait, no, I don't think you understood my question.
I'm not
Before we
I'm
were
not in
enslaved-
slavery. I'm not in bondage. I'm not.
It's okay.
okay, before our ancestors. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say because I was gonna say before our ancestors were enslaved. Do you believe that we had a different religion or spirituality, however you want to label it, prior to Christianity? Because I think it's like Black people feel that our history starts with slavery, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like we were kings, we were queens. Like we have so much rich history before slavery. So in our spirituality and traditions like predate Christianity, like as a whole, literally, whether it be the slave master's version or the correct version, we didn't have Christianity. So I guess that would be the better question to pose to them. Where do they think that our history starts?
Well, see, that's what I was about to say. When we talk about when we talk about Christianity, we got to start at slavery. Because when I say Black people shouldn't be Christian, prior to the Europeans coming in, it wasn't no Christians. That's why that's why the conversation it goes there. But you are correct. Everything about us, like we already had civilization, and they was trying to figure out which mythology they was gonna borrow to come up with Abraham and Moses.
Hey, but that's the other thing, Bar. The thing is that I always use three major figures whenever they talk about Jesus that predate him. Just three: Dionysus, Horus, and Krishna. If people would just go and look up the history, where it was coming from and what they were doing and what they did and all their miracles and all that kind of stuff, then they'd be like, wait a minute, it's the same story, but they predate him by centuries.
And I'll do you one better. The very first person in history with the nickname Savior, his name is Ptolemy I. His name is Ptolemy. Is it Ptolemy or Ptolemy? God damn it, I've been saying it wrong.
Ptolemy.
It's Ptolemy. Ain't nobody corrected me. Niggas ain't pulled me to the side. Let me know. I've been saying it like this the whole time, gang.
Ptolemy, yes.
I've been saying it like this for like months. Be easy ain't said nothing. Ariel ain't. Boy, I don't know how that's pronounced. Ain't nobody said nothing. Is it Ptolemy? Ptolemy. Okay. The first person in history with the nickname of Savior, his name is Ptolemy I Lagi, called Soter. Soter means Savior. His god that he brought to Egypt is called Serapis. Serapis is the good Savior offering eternal life and salvation and healing. That's who Serapis was. Hey. When you look at the Ptolemies, Ptolemy 5, his name, and I'll be telling Be Easy this, his name is Epiphanes Eucharistos. That is his name. If you type in any search engine, ask them what an epiphany is, they're going to say an epiphany is a revelation of Christ, where you saw Christ in a vision. You look up what a Eucharist is, they're going to say the Eucharist is the meal over the body and the blood of Jesus. That goes back to Ptolemy 5. They would celebrate when he would have victories and shit. They celebrate. The Ptolemies, they looked at themselves as the Christos. They looked at themselves as little g gods. And so if you were a Ptolemy and you had a son, your son was what? The son of God, little g God. And so this God was also worshipped when the Romans come in. This God was absorbed and worshipped inside the Roman Empire too. This was prior to a Jesus. When you look at the earliest, because I've been really trying to find like the earliest manuscript evidence. There's a couple authors that I wrote about this. The earliest Christian manuscripts, they're using E's and not I's. They're talking about the Christos and the Christians with an E. The Christiani with an E. You know, I think Philo of Alexandria, he writes about the Therapeutae. And then he talks about the therapeutic of Serapis. And then there was another guy, I can't think of his name. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't think of his name, but he says that the therapeutic were the very first Christians, but the therapeutic are worshipers of Serapis. So they got inscriptions and shit calling Serapis the good God, the good Lord, the good Savior prior to a Jesus. There wasn't no Jesus yet. But remember, ain't no evidence of no Jesus. The Gospels. Hold on. You don't listen. You don't get gospel. There's a guy that wrote a book about this. His name is Marcus Vincent with a Z. He writes about you don't get gospels until the 140s, 150s. Prior to that, it wasn't nobody, evidence of no manuscripts for no Jesus. They weren't writing about this dude. They didn't talk about this dude. This guy has no first century. They say he lived during the first century. Ain't no first century contemporary shit for him. You don't get gospels until the middle of the second century. That means prior to that, we have nothing for a Jesus. But there are already people worshiping a Christos. The guy if you look up the guy, his name is Marcion. He's the person in history that wrote. It's called Evangeline. He wrote the first Gospels. It wasn't no Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. It was called Evangeline. He wrote that. He's from Sinope. Guess who is the most popular god in Sinope at that time when he's writing his Gospels? It's Serapis. You go back to the Gnostic Christians. God, I gotta pull up what I was reading. But the Gnostic Christians, they worship Serapis too at first. It wasn't no Jesus yet, but Jesus wasn't a real person. Paul wasn't a real person. These people never walked this earth. There's nothing for these people. There's no evidence of these people. When you look into it's called patristics. Patristic writings are the writings of the early church fathers. Most of the shit is forgeries and interpolations. All of your early evidence for Jesus is nothing there. So it wasn't
So all of them books you dropping by, they not.
I gotta drop. I'm sorry. Let me.
You. You gotta drop them in the chat.
I know.
For them.
I know.
Because remember, they don't read, and it's no disrespect, but they don't read. And this is what I've realized: you got to debate them with just literal layman's terms.
And it's my apologies.
For one, they don't read outside of their book. They not following you right now.
I know. I'm sorry. It's my fault because when I was doing my research, all this stuff, I didn't keep up with like a bibliography of everything I've read. So I have to, I haven't gotten around to doing it. I have to go back and put together everything I've read. Cause a lot of this shit I be reading it be online. Like I got like book subscription things where I can read the books online instead of paying for them. So I would have to go to, which is what I'm doing right now. I would have to go to my thing and I would have to go to my thing and cite all these books that I've read on this stuff. I'm trying to go to it. Give me a second. Where the book I want to find the book that I was just talking about because that was one of the most important ones. Okay, let me do this. So one of the books I read on Kindle is called Myths in the Bible and Their Parallels in Other Religions. This book talks about Serapis and how he was worshipped as a Christos. He offered eternal life and salvation. He this was a Greco-Egyptian god, which means he absorbed the Egyptian epithets like the Ankh. So that was his cross. And the book is called Myths in the Bible and Their Parallels in Other Religions, written by give me a second. Fuck. Okay, let me I got
this book. Is that Astroquez's book?
No, it's written by T.W. Doane, and he has footnote. It has footnotes, and it has a bibliography in it. So it's not just a motherfucker making up shit. He has footnotes and he has a bibliography. Now, Walter Williams does not have footnotes, but in his bibliography, is this book right here. And when you go and read this book has the footnotes anywhere. You can see where he's pulling what he's saying from. The inscriptions, the physical evidence of what he's saying in the book. It's called Bible Myths and their Parallels in Other Religions. That is where I'm telling you Serapis was a Christos savior deity. That's where I got that from. But it's another book that I read too. Marcus Vincent, he wrote a book about Marcion and the Gospels being late 2nd century. And I have to pull the book up. But I've been reading a lot. What's the name of that book? I'm scrolling through the list. But well, let me I'll come back to that later. But everything I'm saying is I'm just telling y'all, like, there was no Jesus and there were other gods called Christos or Christ that were worshipped. This story comes late. Ain't no 1st century nothing. There's not even a Jewish group calling themselves Christians in the 1st century. Ain't no evidence of this. So when we saying the Christians follow or the followers of Jesus, it wasn't no 12 disciples. It wasn't no goddamn his brother, uncle, cousin. These people didn't walk this earth.
My question is why we don't see what happened in the Bible today. Like, why ain't nobody living till they 900 and something years old and 800?
The Bible is the Bible is mythology.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
like,
why
cameras now, they can't be doing
the Bible is
that.
mythology.
So
see, I'm trying to get. This is what I'm trying to tell. This is what I'm trying to tell the free thinkers and the black atheists or the black non-believers, the black spiritual community, the people that don't follow these religions. I'm trying to tell y'all to stop engaging in their bullshit. Stop talking about Adam and Eve. Stop talking about the fucking serpent. Stop talking about goddamn Job and what Jesus said, because this is not it's not real. So when you
did that last dude say the fallen angels was eating children? Is that what he said?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta stop entertaining that, because that allows for a debate. There is no debate. Why? Because the God of the Israelites is not real. Yahweh is a trouble storm deity. Those people were Canaanites. El, Elyon, Baal, that's the Canaanite pantheon. Off rip, the entire religion is false because the gods are not real. That is mythology. Off rip. So the conversation is over. But when y'all do shit like, why did God put Adam and Eve in you opened up the motherfucking flood? Why was there a flood? It wasn't no flood. That's the Epic of Gilgamesh. I mean, that's the it wasn't no creation. That's the Enuma Elish, where the God of the deep waters was split in half. That is exactly what the gospel is talking about. The Enuma Elish. So when you ask them questions about, well, why did Jesus call that woman a dog? It wasn't no Jesus. Why did Paul go? Why did Paul? It wasn't no Paul. These people didn't walk this earth. So when we engage in internal critique, we have given them the right to go to the Bible as if the Bible is history when it's not. There go my plane. Let's get to the people.
Yeah, Truth want to respond.
Truth, how old are you?
I'm 34.
What is your religious indoctrination?
I'm a Christian.
Cool. Black people should not be Christian. White man.
Hold on, Bar. Hold on. Sorry, before y'all get into it. It's over 100 people in here. Why y'all playing in this man's face and we sitting on 38,000 likes? Tap the screen. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
That's what I'm saying. I've been tapping the screen forever.
I will shut this motherfucker down.
Listen, this motherfucker.
I will cut this bitch off. I got plenty of shit I could be doing right now. My brother waiting on me right now to load up. I can go over there.
Bar, you ain't praying enough for these likes, okay? I need you to start praying a little harder for these likes.
Y'all niggas better tap this shit, because what we doing?
Let's get to 50K.
And put something in the fucking bucket. I need a motherfucking.
Yeah, listen. I know y'all got paid on Friday. He's got a bowl of roses. They're 1 cent. I need y'all to knock that out. Let's get 50K. Y'all got 9 minutes.
Real shit. Before I get physical.
For half past the hour, or the comments are gonna go off. It just keeps the live moving. I know y'all want to hear the conversation. I know it's easy to just hang out and listen, but we gotta do our part too. So y'all please just engage. Period. W Sphinx. Y'all engage so we can keep it going and be here a little longer. But that's all I wanted. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Shit. Tap the screen. Thank you. Damn, niggas gotta put pistol up to your head for you to send some gifts. It's crazy. I gotta close the doors. I'll shut this bitch down now. But yeah, truth. So you say you're a Christian.
Yes, sir.
Right. Black people should not be Christian though.
Okay.
You heard of the dumb diverses?
Have I heard of the what?
Dumb diverses.
Dumb diverses.
Dumb DUM space DIVERSAS 1452.
No, I don't think so.
This is explicit instructions from the Christians from the Pope, which is the seat of Christianity at this time. This is the vicar of Christ, right? And in 1452, the Pope was the vicar of Christ. He authorized white European Christians to invade, conquer, and subjugate non-Christians, enslave them permanently, take their lands, property, and wealth in Africa. That's what he told the Christians to do.
Gotcha.
That's why we're Christian.
I would say that's kind of a hasty generalization. But
that's why black people are Christian.
I would say it's still a hasty generalization for them. Some of them can just come to that conclusion based on the evidence for Christianity.
Right. Black people, we couldn't read the Bible. We couldn't understand the evidence because we didn't speak the language. They were invading, conquering, and subjugating non-Christians before there was any biblical, schmiblical teaching that we were aware of. We were getting invaded, conquered, and subjugated first.
So you know there were black Christians way before Pope Nicholas.
Yes.
Why do we have a white man on here telling us what we should or shouldn't be anyway? I'm sorry, no offense, but
I think everybody should just adhere to what's true.
No, Christianity is not true.
That Christianity
well,
is
I'd
definitely
like
not
to address
true,
some
but
of
a
the
white
claims
man
that
Christianity is not true. Do you have
you don't even know what it is to be black.
Hold on quick. Do you have evidence for Jesus outside of please don't say Tacitus and Joseph. Please, do not say Tacitus and Joseph. I'm not going through those and why there's not evidence right now. Give me evidence for Jesus.
So as far as like you can say don't use Tacitus and Josephus. But okay, that's fine. We can say Suetonius.
But I'm gonna do it anyways.
I didn't say either of them. I said Suetonius.
Suetonius does not mention Jesus. He does not mention the life of Jesus. He mentions like I was saying earlier, a Christus. That's not Jesus. There were other Christus figures. We don't know who he's talking about because he doesn't mention Jesus.
Okay, so do you know who Suetonius was? All right, let's not do Suetonius. Let's do Pliny the Younger. How about that?
Pliny the Younger did not mention Jesus either.
He actually did specifically. He said they treated Christ as God in his letter to Emperor Trajan. Who is Christ?
There were other deities and people called Christ. There's people called Christ in the Septuagint.
Okay, so what does the word Christ mean?
We don't know who they were talking about because there were other Christos, Christ figures. Other people were called this. We don't know who they were talking about. Y'all can't just assert that they was talking about Jesus. He wasn't the only Christ. There are no first century Jews calling themselves Christians.
Yes, there are. Like you're like by far in the minority historical position among scholars.
I've read Bart Ehrman's books on Jesus. His evidence for Jesus is the Bible and Paul. I've read his books.
Bart Ehrman is one of many.
Yes, and their evidence for Jesus is the Bible and Paul. Well, they're going off of there had to be a man. That's all there had to be a man. What is the evidence for this guy in this book though?
So first off, we have manuscript traditions that go. So you mentioned the Marcionite.
Yes. We have nothing prior to him for a
we do.
Bible.
The John Rollins fragment goes back to 125 AD, and that's Book of John. So like you could say that, but that would mean that we would have like the original manuscript from the Book of John. It's a piece, it's fragmentary, but we would have one of the original manuscripts in the Book of John, which is insane.
Brother. When you get done, white man, black people still shouldn't be Christian. There's no evidence of a Jesus. I'm sorry.
So, like, there's if you want to
black people,
analysis,
black people should not be Christian when you get done.
This white man don't even know what it is to be black. He don't know. Like, I don't even understand why you got. It's very relevant because the fucking title says black people shouldn't be Christian.
Who was that?
And you're not black.
They be thinking they think a nigga ain't well read. I know who these New Testament scholars is.
He was trying to play.
Be Easy was trying to get at him. He said in the comments.
They be thinking that we don't read and shit. That's the problem. That he literally was trying to be condescending.
Why you ain't? I ain't see you. I ain't see you request up. That's
I
Ariel job.
You know, yeah, Ariel. Yeah, so as soon as he started mentioning Suetonius and Pliny
but he
and
back,
John,
bro.
yeah.
Go ahead, B.
Yeah.
He back.
So we can address all of them. So first off, the oldest fragment of John that you're referring to, P52, is housed at John Rylands University in the UK. The P52 fragment is dated to 200.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's literally can
you pull it up online and put on the screen?
You can. He sure can, because you can literally go to their website on the library page where it literally tells you that it's dated back to 200, and that's the oldest fragment of anything in the New Testament that anyone in the world has.
Correct. Which is also closer to any ancient document from antiquity that we have for any ancient.
That's post Marcion. So like Host was saying, in the middle of the 2nd century is the Marcionic doctrine, when anything in the New Testament comes into play, because Marcion wrote them. And John Rylands University that housed P52 dates it to 200. So that's 50 after after Marcion. Now the others that you brought up, because we surely can address those, because Suetonius is referring to the Bar Kokhba revolt. Bar got it incorrect. So Suetonius didn't mention anything about any Christians or anything. Suetonius mentions the Bar Kokhba revolt.
So I didn't go into Suetonius. I went.
You mentioned Suetonius.
You did mention.
But then I said let's discuss Pliny the Younger.
And then you said
what I prefer to
Pliny the
discuss
Younger.
is Tacitus and Josephus, because I think
of course
the
that's what you
arguments
prefer
against
to
them
discuss.
weak.
But those are forgeries and interpolations.
Do you have evidence of that?
Yes.
Provide it.
The testimonial. Go ahead.
Let's start with the Testimonium Flavianum.
I'll let him. I can do it. I'll let him do it since he's up
He's been here before though. Like you heard all this already. Y'all just ask the same questions.
I just feel like we wasting our time.
I don't think I've ever talked to you before.
Just like Queen said.
Have you? He's talked to Be Easy before, right?
Not that I'm aware.
Definitely came. No.
I might have.
He has.
Well, yeah, the test. Well, I'll just do it quick. The Testimonium Flavianum is a forgery, first used by Eusebius in the 4th century. The James reference is talking about Jesus, the brother, James, the brother of Jesus, the son of Dam. It's talking about Jesus, the son of Damnius, not Jesus the Christ. And Tacitus is interpolated later. They get They get Pontius Pilate's job title wrong. Tacitus would not have referred to a crucified Jew as the Messiah. He would have just called him his name. There is no citation of that verse in that sentence in Annals. There's no citation, nowhere of it prior to like the fucking is it like the 11th century? Nobody from early Christianity even mentions this. This comes out of medieval Christianity where they was making all types of shit up. So no, we're not using that as evidence of Jesus.
So let's start with Josephus then.
No.
So you're saying this was a forgery by Eusebius, right?
Yes, in the 4th century.
Hey, Bar, when you reset your gift goal, use one of the Live Fest goals, like the little ball, the Live Fest pop ball. That way you can move up in the rankings.
How you do that?
All right, so just when you go to set your gifts, you see that Fest pop?
Yeah, it's just where the regular gifts are. They'll just
let me see. Okay, I'm in the Fest pop. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, y'all turn up now. Y'all do something strange now.
And then if you can have people go over to that little thing at the bottom. I don't know if it's still there. Can you still vote? Yeah, you can still vote.
Yeah, y'all turn up
like
now.
Go over at the bottom, everybody where it says gifts, just scroll over at the bottom next to exclusive is like a little box, and vote for Bar so he can move up in the rankings for Live Fest.
It ain't gotta be easy on
Do
the
that for Bar.
be easy on the panel. I know it's real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I know it's real. You up here be easy.
Oh yeah, because I just been listening the whole time. I came on like as soon as you press start, and I just been listening the whole time. Yeah, and then when that dude was trying to so I just jumped up for him.
You gotta type in caps in the chat, like, so I could, cause I don't be seeing it. So like when you be wanting to request stuff, you gotta like type in caps so I can see like.
Look, I seen it, but I don't know. I don't listen. When I came in here,
Damn, y'all let this nigga back, man.
Who these people? Oh, that wasn't me.
I know that was Juke. I thought nigga, man.
Yeah, he ain't. He's
white man with the suit on. I don't want to rap with you, man.
white man. Yeah,
When I came in,
give me MAGA vibes.
when I came in, I said, "Who is who?" Because I don't know nobody up here. Listen, I don't want to start cussing at the wrong people. Who is who in this motherfucker? But yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, it was a lot of talking going on. I saw his comment, but I didn't want to drop somebody that was. I don't know who everybody is.
Man,
so
giving missionary vibes. Facts.
Okay, I'ma just wait.
Nigga, give me Spaniard energy. I don't like Spaniard energy.
Bro, I'm a hop back down in the pews. So
say no more, babe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop back down in the pews so you can have room for
close the doors. Hey, close the doors. No more. Y'all please go follow Be Easy because he's better than, I'm telling you, he's better than me at this whole historicity of Jesus thing.
Yeah, whenever you decide to close the doors, then I'm gonna just go live too.
Oh shit, damn. Okay, say no more.
Yeah. But but yeah, I'm gonna be back in the pews and stuff. And yeah, Ariel, you're gonna have to show me how to do that when we go live and stuff. Cause I ain't. Yeah, but that's
y'all please follow my big brother, man.
White man when he brought that up and stuff, and then you see when I came up to my P52 day that 200s the John.
Why would he say 125 though?
Yeah, because he didn't expect anyone to know what he's talking about. And when I mentioned Suetonians don't mention anything about any of this stuff. He was talking about the Bar Kokhba revolt. He saw as soon as I said that, he jumped. Well, let's go to Josephus and Tacitus, and then you handle that about the interpolation.
So what he didn't mention.
No, Suetonians you mentions Christians. No, and Christians and Christers are two different things. And Christians just means the good one.
Did you hear what I was saying about? Did you hear what I was saying about Serapis earlier?
Yeah. I told you I've been in here since you pressed start. Since there was like 11 people in here.
Yeah, y'all get like Beezy, man. Support this shit, man. All right, big bro.
All right, bro.
And no more.
It's just another white man that think that we don't read because we black. You know what they tell them? Oh, you want to hide something, put it in the book. So they just feel that all black.
He wasn't on topic anyway because even regardless of what he was saying, we shouldn't.
Not at all.
We shouldn't be. So fuck him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Well, how old are you?
32.
And which slave master do you serve?
Man, I just don't realize, man, all these are different idols. You know, my grandmother, she went to a church for years. I'm from LA, and we went to a church in Hawthorne. And the preacher, I used to ask questions about different religions and Jesus and different things. And I realized when I was real younger, he used to get real mad. And the only reason why I used to ask questions is because my mom told me he was a Muslim, my grandma was Christians, and my auntie was a Catholic. Then my homies was a Nation of Islam. And I looked at it as different occults because each time you go around each one of them, they got a different set of laws and ideals and belief systems. So I told them, if the only thing that divides us is translations, we need to figure out source and figure out who's lying about who. And when you do your research, you realize all these people praying to different idols, different Christs, different Jesuses. And when we were invaded in different lands, they used that to brainwash us to stop us from fighting back. And now the brainwashes went so far that our own people is trying to make us weak through the same curse.
Yeah, because none of these characters walked this earth. Nobody from the Old Testament is like historical, like as the story tell it. Were there Canaanites? Yes. Was there a Moses? No. Were there Israelites? Yes. Was there an Abraham? All that? No.
Was there a king of Israel?
I think so.
Israel.
I think so. But I was reading a book. It's called The Bible Unearthed. And he was in the book was like, there's no archaeological evidence for none of these people. David, Solomon, none of them. We don't have nothing for them.
Because we know that David, and when you do research on Dave, MS is like a title. Because a lot of people say David, like Moses.
Ain't no line. So if there is no David, no line of David, no Moses, no none of that. Who the fuck is Jesus? How is he from the line of David when there wasn't no David?
Because Jesus is immaculate conception.
That nigga's a myth.
Yeah, he's
Muhammad is a myth too. For the
letters, words.
For
He
the-
was a what conception?
He's an immaculate conception.
Immaculate. It's immaculate, like late lut. LAT.
He got your problem, Bob. He can't say words.
Who the fuck just said Ray? Y'all need to stop. I done told y'all, stop that, bro.
So basically, like he's like a magical character within the book
Yes.
because
They're all magical. Yep.
Yeah, the letter J was created in 1500s.
Yeah, he's mythology. He's mythological. I just pulled up this book. I read it. I was reading both at the same time. I was reading the historical origins of Islam, and I was reading Did Muhammad exist at the same time. It wasn't no Muhammad either. When it comes to Abrahamic religions, 99% of all the characters straight up myth.
It sounds like a sacrifice game. It really does sound like like they be sacrificing people and using their
control.
Yeah.
You get Christianity because of these rebellious Jews. They were waiting on a Mashiach, and they wouldn't sit the fuck down long enough for Rome to save some fucking capital. So Rome gave them a motherfucking Messiah. He gave them one. When you read Wars of the Jews written by Josephus, you can read it right now on let me make sure I still got it. I want to make sure I still, because I read it. Wars of the Jews. Yeah, it's written by Josephus. So I still got it in my save. Yeah, right here. Got it in my save. The Wars of the Jews written by Flavius Josephus. Read Wars of the Jews and then go read the Gospels. And you're gonna be like, damn.
It's all a trick.
Come on now.
Let me tell another thing I found out. I found out that one of my friends, they have a genealogy that connects.
Damn.
I found out, I have a genealogy that connects to Choctaw. So I found out his family came here as Muslim, but the Muslims came here as Christians. So the Christianity, the Muslims, they had one cahoots. They was all in one cahoots when they were traveling around back in the day. And I found out that he's melanated like us, but his status is white. So a lot of these Christians, they're part of the government, so they're considered natural persons by the estate. So religion is connected to the government within the matrix. So
yeah, yeah, it's always been connected to the matrix. I said matrix. I meant to say government. It's always been. Stop laughing. It's always been connected to the government. But call me. I'm gonna drop you down so I can save some space for the demonic evil ones. I appreciate you for coming up, though, bro.
I can't wait for the Pope to tell everybody he black. When that happens, it's gonna be some stuff. The Pope right now, Pope Leo, he black as hell.
Let me see who we got next. Who's next?
You mind if I just chime in for a minute?
Can I just say this too? Because I think people in the chat, I'm reading the chat, and y'all don't understand that. Do y'all understand people go to school to become like pastors and ministers and all of that, right? Like they literally teach them how to speak in tongues.
Supposed to.
And why are you being taught to speak in tongues when in the Bible it say, because for one, y'all don't even know what y'all saying when y'all so-called speaking in tongues, right? But y'all supposed to know, like if I'm talking in tongues, everybody is supposed to know what I'm saying. But don't nobody in the church know what y'all are saying at all. And that is because one of the reasons you're going to school to be taught this. So if indeed you're, a prophet or however you want to label it, why is there a school for theology? If any of y'all could answer that for me in the chat, and I'll be quiet. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Queen. I didn't mean to cut you off, Ariel.
I thought you was calling me queen. I was like, damn, I'm a queen now. No.
Oh no.
But you said Ariel now. Like, okay. I didn't know who you was talking to. Who was next? Agent?
Mr. Step.
Hey, how's it going, guys? First
Hold
of all,
on, hold on. Who that? Wait a minute. Person? Hekanu?
Yes.
I said, hold on. Agent, how old are you?
57.
And what slave master do you serve?
None. I'm an atheist.
Oh, okay.
I'm an old atheist.
You add something to add? You can add something right quick.
Yeah, I first of all, I like the energy of your live. It's really nice, and I appreciate it. And if I had an A to pass you for atheism, I would pass it over to you to continue fighting the good fight. And I appreciate it. I'm an amateur at this, and I like to see. I haven't heard those names like Tacitus and everything else in a long time. I'm not here to proselytize. I only want to point out that there is a lot of room inside of revolts with Africans being used both as non-religious and simply a movement because it needed to be done, or that it was based upon the ideology of Christianity and revolt inside of the religion itself. Because as you well know, I'm sure you're familiar with that there were two versions of Bibles that they gave us here in Americas. One which was the slave Bible, which I'm quite sure that you're familiar with, and then there was the other Bible that generally had the slave revolts and things like that in it, which of course inspired someone, as you well know, named Nat Turner. And this slave revolt basically was based upon what he had read in the Bible itself. So there have been revolts, and we've been fighting here in America for a very long time. And we've used different means in order to fight. In this case, and in the case of Nat Turner, it was Christianity. In other cases, it was simply, hey, we're tired. There have been over 200 slave uprisings in America, and we have been fighting ever since that we've been here. But what made me turn into an atheist was two religions. First of all, Christianity, and the second was Islam. The idea that we praise Immaculate Conception, that being would impregnate a young girl who happens to be married to a man, and that somehow we take that story and we make it a good thing when it's really nothing but rape in the Bible itself. That's exactly what it is. It's no more than the hadith with Muhammad and Aisha, and having intercourse with a young girl that you can't justify, But I say this only because just be easy, because I ended up learning a lot more after I stopped debating and started doing more studying inside of my own family, African Methodist Episcopal, when I ended up learning that this was our way of protesting against the Catholic Church, which justified slavery. After African Methodist Episcopal was a foundation of fighting against slavery. So, like I said, to say, people are going to be who they want to be, and it takes a lot of time for them to unlock from the ideologies of Christianity, Islam, Hebrew, things like that, because we're always looking for an identity. We're always searching for something. We're always trying to get away from slavery. So the first identities, Christianity, Masonry, sororities, fraternities. Then we created these ersatz religions like the Nation of Islam, Black Hebrew Israelite, Christianity, etc. And that's. But anyway, I love the energy of this group, and I am going to follow you. I just wanted to say that part and congratulate you guys on continuing the good fight, but don't be too hard on Christians, because it can go either way. We have to remember there's one thing that organized religions have that we simply as atheists don't have. At least I don't know, but that is the capability to organize, to a capability to meet somewhere, a capability to say, let's get all on the same page and then do something. You know what I'm saying? So again, I praise this group. I thank you for allowing me up. I just wanted to get that out because I had to go and take care of some business. And thank you again. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, LG. Yeah, and I think my thing is, I'm aware of all of the black leaders and people that were Christian that might have, found inspiration in those biblical stories, but they're fighting against Christians. The revolts were against Christians. Christians and Christianity caused all of it. So I don't like our ancestors. Why were they Christian in the first place? It's like shit. I mean, my belief. This is a belief. My belief is that we can have identity without Christianity. You could. Black culture is not gonna disappear if we drop fucking mental slavery. It's not gonna go nowhere. Like what Lord be saying, everybody's copying us anyway. Our shit's not gonna go. It's not gonna go down. Everybody's still gonna be copying us, even if we drop Christianity. They still gonna be copying us. But we can't fucking organize. Because all the fucking atheists want a goddamn I have Christian brothers and sisters I debate with. Why y'all debating them people on Christianity? It's false. It was used to colonize and conquer people. It's no debate. But when you give them, when you allow them the internal critique, we're gonna spend all our fucking time on what the scriptures is saying. How can we organize? Everybody still debating why did God put Adam and Eve in the garden? We gotta the truth about history needs to be said out loud first before we do. You can't do shit if people don't know what the fuck is going on and how we got here. Can't do shit. It's not me. It's not that. Like, I was watching the video and the dude was like, "We gotta come together regardless of ideology." Why do we have to say shit like that? Who are the reasons why we gotta say shit like that? It's them. It ain't me. They disown us when we stop believing in God. They don't keep it close knit, keep the family together. They don't fuck with it.
You're absolutely right.
I lost family members. I lost my fucking nigga. I had to learn. I learned how to cut my own fucking hair. I lost my barber, nigga. My barber blocked me. But
they be the fastest ones to block and condemn your ass too.
Everybody putting the cart before the horse.
Not even Christian like.
Everybody's putting the cart before the horse. Oh, we got to band together regardless of ideology. Who's getting in the way of that? It ain't us. It's them.
Yeah.
They the ones talking about like how we supposed to band together when half of fucking 90% of us think the small minority who got common sense is being controlled by demons. How the fuck we gonna band together? We can't do shit. We gotta raise the knowledge and information of what's going on. People just don't know. So I gotta give you the chance to make an informed decision first. Before we do anything else, you have to know why we're Christian and Muslim and Black Hebrew. You got to know this before. How we gonna do anything and niggas don't know?
You know the point that you just made too, about how like when we become atheists, that they'll be the very first ones to shun you, down to your family members, right? And what I've realized, because for me, I'm a Pan-African and I want to see all of my people win and succeed. When I came out of religion, I was so angry because I realized I was being lied to. Like, not I realized because I was being lied to, but like I had proof to confirm that I was being lied to, you know. And I remember when I first came out, like I was on their necks, and I couldn't for the life of me understand what they couldn't understand, why I stopped believing and why I'm no longer a Christian, etc. Right? And what I've come to realize is that that's the purpose of religion. They were successful in that. They indoctrinated us, and it was to keep us, you know, mentally enslaved. So literally right now we are carrying our own slavery now on at this point, as far as mental slavery, like literally carrying it on. Because my thing is this, and I always tell people, I'll use myself as an example. You've known me prior to me being an atheist and after becoming an atheist. I have not changed who I am. I am still the same person. I still will give and do all of the things that I do. So in that, you have to it should be a question. Well, damn, what made you or what led you to come to that conclusion now? Like, what made you want to become an atheist? And I've realized that they just don't think. They are really mentally enslaved. And I've had Black people tell me that, I swear to God, this come out of their own mouth, that they thank God for slavery. And I always tell people, Black people will walk us right back into fucking slavery proudly, and they will thank God for the shit. And it's fucking I'm sorry, I mean, not cuss, my bad. It's mind-blowing that they don't get it, because they'll say, oh, atheists are beating up on Christians. And we're not beating up on Christians. We're wanting to get you to think, because most of us understand we can't force you guys to be something that you don't want to be. And we can't really force you to think. We're just hoping that we have these discussions that you will then in turn maybe start asking yourself these questions. But understand that it's not us that's keeping us divided. It's the religious folks. Because as a person, I am a Pan-African through and through to the day that I die. I am a Garveyite. Everything that I do for us, for my people. Everything that I do in my personal life, I ask myself, how is that going to help me and my people? Not just my family, but us as a whole. So everything that I do with us in mind, to help liberate us in all aspects of life. And so when we are having these discussions, is not to beat up on y'all at all. And really, as a Pan-African, we're saying you can, I tell people this all the time, choose to believe whatever the fuck it is that you want to believe. They literally have a belief. There's a church right now that their belief, their God is the flying spaghetti monster. If you don't believe me, look it up. They are literally recognized as a 501c3 as a church, and that is who their God is, the flying spaghetti monster. So believe me when I say, whatever it is that you choose to believe, fine. But for us as Black people, we have to come together, and y'all are allowing them, or allowing the division by carrying on these fucked up traditions through Christianity and other religions as Muslim or Hebrew Israelite or whatever it is. It's not helping us. None of those religions helped us as a people. Right now, if we look at what they're doing with this administration that's in office right now, your boy's a Christian that y'all love to claim, but right now he's doing not just for against Black people, but against humanity, period. But right now, look what's happening to us. Where is God? Where is your God? Where was your God during slavery? That nigga slept the entire fucking time during slavery. What about all of those people right now that's in the Congo and Sudan, all over there in Africa right now, that's fucking dying because they're choosing to believe in Christianity, like the gentleman wanted to bring up? Where the fuck is your God? Why is your God allowing this? Why? If he's so omnipresent. Why is he allowing it? Why is it that black people have to suffer? Because we are the ones who suffered more than any other race. I don't want to hear about, oh, everybody had slaves and this and that and the third. Nobody has endured what black people have fucking endured. The racism has been built into the system going back to anthropology when these people were trying to study. And what is the definition of anthropology? The study of human beings, correct? So when we going back to anthropology, they were being racist back then when it came down to our hair, our skin, us being quote unquote, we don't endure pain, so we're just so strong. We don't need aesthetics and anything else. So where is your God? Why does my people have to fucking suffer the way that they do? Why is it that those people, those children that's praying over there, that's hungry, and they believe in God and they pray every single day, but yet they are still not fed and being abused and all of the above? Are they not praying hard enough? Like, what are you telling them? When you say that you're highly favored and blessed, what do you think that says to the next person when they've been praying just as hard as you, maybe even harder than you? That they're not worthy of God's love and blessings? Or wait, I'm sorry, they just gotta wait. Oh, it ain't gonna come when they want it, but it's gonna come when he want it. That don't make sense, y'all. That's all we saying. That's all we saying is just think. Just ask yourself these questions. This God is supposed to be your father, but he's punishing you to say, oh, well, if you don't obey me and follow me, then you're gonna fucking rot in hell for all of eternity. That think about your parent, like your actual real parent, your mom or dad, telling you, hey, if you don't follow my rules, I'm going to torture you for the rest of your life. Can you imagine? That would be child abuse, right? So why are we letting this God that no one's ever seen, that no one can prove? Because us as atheists, we can't disprove a God. We're just saying that there's more evidence that supports that there's lack of evidence of a God, while y'all saying that there is one, but still can't prove that there's one. Because if there was proof, this debate would be done.
Well, I would say this. We can disprove God. We can disprove gods. But what has happened is they've changed the definition of that word to include things that it was never supposed to include. Originally, gods were just white men in the sky that the Norse pagans would call on. Those are disproven. Those are disproven. But when the Christians went and evangelized to those Norse pagans, they colonized the word and they added to the definition. Now God is this. Originally, gods were low-key Odin, Thor. Those were gods. Now, God is this unmoved mover, metaphysical, abstract. Yeah, you can't disprove God when they've field broke the shit out of the definition. Of course, you can't disprove that because they've changed the definition of the word to include the entire fucking space-time continuum. That's why you can't disprove the word today. But historically, that word has been disproven. 100, like what you said about anthropology, you can literally do research on where every last god comes from, who created it, and why. Gods have been the reason why people think we can't. The reason why people are agnostic is because they don't know what a god is. They think God is the universe or some abstract thing that we can't understand. That's not a god. That's never been a god. God is a man in the sky. Literally, when they talk about God, they say he. God is a man. God is not the creator of the universe. That's not what a god is. This is tribal deities, tribal deity spirits invoked. That's all it was. It was there is no God of the universe. Never has been. And anybody that's anybody that's saying that there is a God of the universe, they just don't know what the fuck they talking about. Because no gods are real. All gods are false. Every last one. Every last god on the list of gods is false. So it's nothing to be, when people be like, I'm agnostic, what are you agnostic about? Odin? Who was next, Ariel? But everything you said, Queen, was 100% on point in facts.
Yeah, I think Bayek, and then Whitney, right here beside me. Bayek.
Yes.
You're a Muslim, ain't you?
Hell no. I'm an ex-Muslim.
Oh. I feel y'all, you know, the Muslims and the ex-Muslims, y'all sound alike. I can hear it off one word. I'm like, oh yeah.
No, it's all right. And by the way, I do appreciate what Queen was said. She did state a lot of facts.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to based on my experience as an ex-Muslim, what really gets under my skin is how, I mean, I think we can all agree that religions, Abrahamic religions especially, but the most toxic form Abrahamic religions could ever take is definitely the Islamic form. And what makes me so sad is how you find so many black inner city youth who subscribe to this stuff for some reason, especially this phenomenon where so many of them go to prison and come out being Muslim, knowing full well that the figurehead of this religion, Muhammad the Prophet, human traffic black people for a living. I mean, the evidence for that is endless, and I just don't get it. I don't get why we on one hand condemn the transatlantic slave trade and disregard the trans-Saharan and the trans-Indian Ocean slave trade, all that persisted throughout a millennium
and lasted longer
before and after the transatlantic slave trade. And it's so weird because if anything, the transatlantic slave trade is an offshoot from the trans-Saharan slave trade.
I've been saying this for fucking months. I've been saying this for months.
Because the Portuguese, who were the first European slave dealers, got their idea of selling, of trading black people when they came to the west coast of Africa, finding Arabs doing it. But what I wanted to say is Abrahamic religion can never be a unifying force for any group of people, but especially for people of African descent, because Abrahamic religions, by their very nature, come with a very arrogant, presumptive, narrow-minded, dictatorial, elitist, and chauvinist mentality and approach to building a relationship with God. It alienates people because everybody thinks that their way is the only way. Christians believe their way is the only way. Muslims believe their way is the only way. And you can't unify a people like that because since black people worldwide are so diverse, you can't show up with a Bible and a Quran and say, this is how it's going to be. And this is exactly why Marcus Garvey said that let no religious scruples divide us. Lastly, what I just wanted to say, and I promise this is the last point, but consider that Christianity is only 2,000 years old. Islam is only 1,400 years old. We people of African descent are over 300,000 years old. We have existed and have a vast spiritual, philosophical approach to connecting with spirituality and nature for over 250,000 years. It is complete insanity to accept to trade this vast heritage with just a speck of human history. That is the very definition of insanity. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
That's very well said.
Man.
But, understand too, a lot of the Christians a lot of Muslims don't understand that there is no Islam without Christianity.
Yep.
A lot of them don't get that. I've realized that too.
Yeah.
There's literally, if Christianity didn't exist, there would be no Islam.
There would be no
and they
Islam.
don't get that.
When you look at the You gotta to talk about Islam. You go to the 5th century. Go to 431, not 51. Go to 431, and go to 431 and walk through Christian history all the way up until like the 9th century. That's where you get Islam from. The Christians were unaliving Christians, and they sent mission trips to the Arab world to Christianize them. And when Justinian came out with the Council of Chalcedon, where they said Jesus had 2 natures, that's where the split started. In history, the Council of Chalcedon is really one of the most damaging Christian councils, because when he said Jesus had 2, a divine and a human nature, that shit tore Christianity apart. They tore Christianity apart.
We're not Israelites either, y'all.
Yeah, no.
Don't listen to them in the chat, because they telling them in the chat that they Israelites.
Hold on. That's not how you do that, sir. That's not how you do that.
Oh, okay. Let him go ahead.
It's people in front of him. Whitney, is that Whitney?
Yes.
How old are you, Whitney?
30.
What is your who's your slave master?
Well, God. I'm spiritual.
Damn, y'all answer it every time, and I can't believe it every fucking time.
What?
Which God do you serve? Jesus or Yahweh or El?
I don't know. Like, I don't have a name because, like, I was born Christian.
Is Jesus
like
Christ
forced to be a white male Christian?
You're forced to be a white male?
Yeah, like my parents served the white man Christian, but they disowned me because I wasn't white. I never believed it. But for my own safety, so I could still be here alive speaking to you today, I went along with it.
So is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior now?
No, I was saying in the comments, Jesus is just a black man.
No, Jesus ain't no black man, sweetheart.
But there's no way he was born from someone who was a virgin.
It's because he wasn't real, Winnie. Jesus wasn't real. The verse in Revelations talking about his appearance or whatever.
Yeah, I've read the whole Bible, obviously, but it obviously doesn't make sense.
No,
and I think like there's a lot of similarities with all of the religions, and it's just people put their own spin on it to make it sound good for them.
Yeah. So you say you believe in God. Which God?
Like
do you believe in?
I believe in a higher power. I believe in something. Like I just don't think there's nothing.
The higher power is El. That's the higher power. When they be like they believe in a higher power, they don't know who they talking about. They talking about El, the Most High God of Israel or the Canaanites.
When you say they, who is they?
People who say they believe when they say I believe in a higher power, they talking about the Most High. The Most High is El.
People say that. A lot of different people say that.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying that, and I don't have anyone.
Yeah, I know, but the Most High, the higher power, that's El. Or I guess in your situation, you're not talking about El, but El is the Most High. Or this higher power that y'all talking about. That's El. But I would say
I wouldn't put me in that. Like I wouldn't generalize myself and say.
Yeah, I would say there's no good reason to believe in any God. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying
so there's no God or gods.
No, they're all made up by us, by humans. Every last one of them.
So what guides you?
What do you mean? What guides me?
Like there's nothing that guides you, like that you believe in.
Well, hold on.
Remember, I was telling you earlier. It goes back to them needing something to believe in, something to make them feel like that's going to give them morals and stuff
it's
like
not
that. When she said, "What guides you? What guides you? What makes you a good person? What motivates you to do right? What motivates you not to kill?" That's what she's asking.
The thing is not guiding anyone. It's not guiding you.
I'm saying what guides you.
What guides
like
me?
What? Yeah.
Oh, I'm a human being I'm a humanist. I have compassion and empathy, and my moral compass it allows me to show empathy and respect to like other human beings. I care about others.
Do you think you have a spirit? No. You think it's just a body?
And a brain. And when I pass away, all this shit, I'm gone. I'm in the dirt. I'm just a human. I'm just here. But, you know, there's something in me to where like, I don't like pain and suffering. I don't like pain and suffering of other people. And so when I'm out here, you know, I just try to be a little bit of light in a world full of darkness, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I used to say this in my YouTube videos a long time ago. Y'all should go subscribe to my YouTube channel. But I used to say, if my family can't eat at your table, I can't eat at your table. That's been me this whole time.
Yeah, same.
I'm a people person. The group is what I care about.
Yeah, same.
If one of us is hungry, I'm fucked up for the rest of the day. I be fucked up. When I see homeless people and shit, I be ready to stop all. Like, can we all just stop and figure out how we supposed to help this?
Yeah, because there's really no need for it.
Type shit, right?
Nobody should be hungry. Nobody should be sleeping outside.
Exactly. So it's like, but that's, you know, I don't attribute that to no God. That's me. I'm taking credit for the good things that I do and how other people feel from me. That's my shit. I take credit for that. I ain't giving that away. Ain't no God got him, nigga. I did that.
Yeah.
Right. When people be sending me messages, Black, I appreciate what you're doing, man. Yeah, that's me, nigga. When I first started YouTube, and I was like, ain't nobody gonna listen to this shit. They was like, no, nigga, keep going. I was. You can go to my life. I was at work. I'm like, bro, like, ain't nobody gonna listen to it.
Well,
that's all I had.
Very quickly, because I was telling everybody in my live and on Be Easy Live, you know, I was doing my little Thanksgiving fundraiser, my Angel Tree fundraiser. Listen, the amount we raised, I'm shocked, and it's still going. Links in my bio, but we raised quite enough. But my point was, every single person was an atheist. Every single one that said anything. Every single person. So I had to let it be known in his live. I was like, yeah, because y'all love coming in here calling us demons and this and that. Like, y'all don't do shit. But when we do it, y'all don't acknowledge it.
Where the churches at? Why the churches ain't do no fundraisers? You know, where's all, like she just said, there should be no homeless people. There should be no people hungry. All of the churches in the Black community, the pastor riding around in nice ass cars, but the church members is riding in hoopties. Make sense. Yeah. When the church members need help, you telling them to go pray, but when you need help, you passing the collection plate around for the third, fourth time in a hour and a half service.
Closing the doors and shit. Crazy. But
come on.
I would say, yeah, see, we're not, and I want y'all to understand it. Like, listen to what I'm about to say. They don't call us demonic because we're evil. They call us demonic because we ain't following their God. We're not evil people. We're not demons. We're not evil. There's nothing wrong with us. Only thing that's wrong with us is we don't follow their God. So they don't define shit. First of all, they don't run shit. They don't define shit. They can't, what they say doesn't matter because it only matters to the people who you like with your fundraiser area and like the things we do in real life off of this shit. When we go out and do stuff, they can't take that. They can't. You can call me a demon, but guess what? I just literally, what's the word I want to use? I just gave life to somebody. I'm just being, hyperbole. I gave life to a cause. I put time and effort into this. I helped somebody. You can't take that away from me by calling me a demon because I don't worship Serapis or Ibn al-Arabi. That's Hey man, hey, go get the book, baby. Ibn al-Arabi, nigga. That you can't call me a demon because I don't worship. I ain't following Ibn al-Arabi because I ain't following fucking Canaanites. Can't call me no demon. They can't take this shit from us. So yeah, like what guides us, bro? Like when they talk about morality, this is what I try to tell them. If you think it's okay to go harm somebody, you can believe that, but your enemy is gonna be everybody who don't think that's okay. You're gonna have to fight them. You go out in the street and you trying to take someone's child, you trying to cause harm and do things like that. You can try to do what you want. Your enemy is gonna be everybody who doesn't agree with that, who doesn't like that to happen to other humans, who cares about others. Yeah, there are aspects of morality that are subjective, yes. But at the same time, we wouldn't even be here if motherfuckers wasn't moral. We wouldn't be here. Niggas would just be, you go to sleep, wake up, nigga, eating your toes and eating your legs. I'm hungry, nigga. I want something to eat. Ain't no food. I'm finna chop your damn calf muscle off. Make me a steak or something. No, we got to band together and go try to get us some fruit off one of these trees or go hunt a little deer or some shit. But like, you know, we got to treat each other well to survive. We need each other to survive. Without that, I be saying some crazy shit. I know. I just say some crazy shit, but we need each other to survive. And, you know, yes, race is a social construct, but it's too late for that. It's too late. Too much has been done over this to just act like it's a thing. I'm sorry. Yes, I know I'm not literally black. I know you don't have to tell me that. But at the same time, what has been done to the group, we can't watch. We can't just, oh, well, we not black, so we gotta let it fly. No, nigga. This shit, It's crazy how everything is about race until we make it about race, and then they tell us race don't exist. It's not everything ain't about race. Everything has been about race.
When the entire system is about race.
Literally, everything is about race.
I encourage y'all to get the book called Even the Rat Was White. I don't got it near me right now, but that goes into the history of when I was speaking about earlier with anthropology. Like literally it goes through history to show you how racism was built systematically and that's why I always tell we can't get rid of racism, because they're not going to erase the entire system and start from scratch. We know that's not going to happen. So we're here and we have to figure out clearly we've tried everything but unify. Literally, if you look at it, if you go down history, like we literally go down everything. The church is not helping us. We can forget that. That's not going to help us, because when they killing us, are they asking you, are you a Christian or are you Muslim or are you a Hebrew or are you a Jew or whatever you want to label yourself as? Are you gay? Are you straight? Nope. They see that you black. Threat. Period. Yeah. That's it. So we got to make it about race. Why? Because they made it about race. Exactly. That's period, point blank. That's it. It is what it is. That's.
I think she got a phone call. Who's next? Shit.
My bad, y'all. I'm sorry.
I think.
Can you hear me still?
I think you might have got a phone call. I'm gonna try to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get off of here. Thank you so much though for letting me up here.
Okay, Queen, I appreciate you. Who's next? Was it the Israelite? Too Shot? How old are you? Too Hot? How old are you? Too Hot? How old are you? Okay, let me go to don't drop him.
33.
Okay, and what religion, what God or slave master do you serve?
I'm a slave master, but I serve the Most High higher.
El, right?
No, El just means God in Hebrew.
That's the most
It's a little
high of the
education.
El is the most high of the Canaanite
No,
people.
El means God. El can be any God, plural. Elohim, Allahayam.
So you're a black Hebrew Israelite.
No, there's no such thing as black Hebrew Israelite neither. The Hebrews come in many shades of brown.
Right. Do you believe in Yahweh?
Yahweh is a Canaanite God. That's not Yahweh. That's a mistranslation.
Are you going to answer a question?
Yeah, I am.
Hold
I'm
up.
educating him at the same time.
Does your God come out of the Torah? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Cool. And you are black?
Yes. I'm descendant of African, so-called African Americans.
What do you mean so-called?
You can't be African and American. The word African is an actual literal white man's name. Africanist. Have you ever heard? Did you go to school? Africa wasn't never called Africa, so we're not African. And then on top of that, America was actually named after another white man.
I got you. So
okay, I was just making sure
your God comes out of the Torah. Black people should not worship that God.
Why?
Yes, because how long you been listening this whole time?
Not really. I was just waiting on my turn.
Yes, this
you
guy.
guys aren't really educated for me to listen to you.
Yeah, the God out of the Bible.
Host, I have a quick question before I drop, please.
You got a quick question for who while I'm talking, nigga?
Yeah. Would you say black people are the most racist people on earth?
My dick, suck that, please. Like, yeah. Niggas gonna come up. Who? Big bro, man. Don't be shaking your head, nigga. I'm spent, man. Yeah. So you do. Yeah, black people should not worship that God because the Abrahamic religions were used to subjugate and oppress black people.
Tell me.
Yeah, have you heard of the dumb diverses?
No, educate me.
Yeah,
I'm listening. You're my brother, so I'll listen.
Okay, the dumb diverses is religious Christian authorization from the Pope to the white Christians to pillage, raid, subjugate, and oppress black people.
Okay, but are black people Christians?
Yeah.
Okay, how did they become Christians?
I just told you.
So you would say through a condition of slavery, they became
our first contact with
Christians, right?
When
they came here, what were they?
The sub-Saharan Africa, the sub-Saharan.
Well, when we came here, what were we? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
When
we came here, yeah, when our ancestors came here, including we, because we come from them, what were they? What language did they speak?
Well, yeah, we were. Some of us were. Some of us were still practicing different forms of African spirituality. Some of us were Christian, Some of us were Muslim. Yes, some of us.
Christianity didn't start until after slavery for the slaves, so we weren't practicing, Christianity in Africa before they came.
Slow down. Wait. Some of us were.
You're saying some of the slaves came here as Christians?
Yes, some of us were converted prior to being on the boats. Yes.
No.
Some Africans practice African spirituality. Some were Muslim. Some, believed in multiple different things.
Are you aware that some of the earliest churches here in the South are actually they hid like Hebrew symbolism in the architecture, like in the buildings? Like paleo symbolism, not any of this new. Let me land my plane.
Why you keep talking when you hear the host talking,
bro?
Yeah.
Why did I literally know? It's like prophecy that I knew he was gonna say something about this because I literally pulled it up in front of me right here.
Okay.
There's like I just said, enslaved Africans were many different ethnic groups, many different religious practices, brother. That's what I told you.
Slaves know to put ancient Hebrew in the church as hidden messages
Religion
in the
was
church.
forced
There is
on
no-
people
but-
regardless. There was no religion at the beginning, period.
Okay, and when we talk about the Arabs and all these different slave trades, are you aware that the Arabs have journals and they wrote that they said the people of the book Hebrews in plural, like in highlighted form, like saying that they took the Hebrews from Africa and sold them.
Okay,
like the people of the book.
Let's slow
singing
down.
Kumbaya,
The
a
people
Hebrew
of the
song.
book, the people of the book are, I don't want to say not real, but they're not who you think they are. Right?
Yeah, when I went to Africa,
when you look at, I know, it's just, the Bible is not a history book. It's not historical. It's not history. It's not a history book.
Count on that, brother.
It's not a history book.
I wouldn't bet money on it.
The people in that book never walked this earth.
Yeah, they did.
So there's no stop muting him, Juke. He good. Stop muting him. Yes, the Israelites
grew up in Germany too.
The Israelites were originally Canaanites from the Levant. They were not
that's great.
Africans. They were not Africans. There's a book you can read. It's called The Bible Unearthed.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the books I read about this, and the author talks about there not being any. There's nothing.
Wait. Who's the author? Was the author an Israelite?
No, it wasn't an Israelite.
so
but there's no
That's not
archaeological evidence of Israelites coming into the land of Canaan.
Well, there is, because as it being today,
they're
the
originally
DNA testing
Canaanite.
is banned in the
They're
land of Israel
originally
today.
okay. I see why Juke was muting.
Exactly. Please.
The Israelites were originally polytheistic. They worship multiple gods. They were not monotheistic at first. They're Canaanites. They're from the land of Canaan.
Yeah, that's
anywhere
that's
you
correct.
Right. So that's me telling you that one.
Yeah, and
the
then
Bible,
it goes.
the Bible is not. That's me telling you the Bible is not a history book, and the people are not African.
Look, God said that because you worship other gods,
God is not real.
I'm going to go into slavery on ships, and all this gonna happen. And
sir, black
Deuteronomy.
Okay. Stop unmuting when the moderators.
Man, this dude is brainwashed, brother. He's brainwashed. Why waste your breath on him?
I don't know.
You're wasting your
I
breath.
didn't know. I didn't know it was going. I didn't know it
wrong.
was going. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. But
money on it.
Okay, it's all right.
This dude is. Oh my god.
It's all right, brother. It's all right. Bro. Thank you. I mean, I'm
crazy. He got on fire.
Like, how did you learn anything?
Man, it gives you a headache just listening to that. Gives you a headache, man.
I was trying to tell him.
Listen, how?
I was just trying to tell him that the Israelites are not African. They're not African. They're not of African descent. They're not black. They're from no tribe in Africa. None of them. They are originally Canaanites from the land of Canaan in the Levant, Syria, Palestine, wandering. Hold on, nigga. Syria, Palestine, wandering Arameans, Edomites, Midianites. Those are not African people. These are your worshipers of El, Baal, Yahweh, and Asherah. Those are not our gods. We don't have El as the chief god, and he has 70 fucking sons. This is not our shit. We're not these people. Whenever you get done with whatever he's talking about, because it wasn't no.
All right, y'all. Really quickly, friendly or not, if you hear the host talking, please don't start talking. Apparently, something happened when I was gone because y'all like to play games when the moderator's not in here. I don't got time. Listen, I really don't. I appreciate everybody being here, but please, it's very frustrating. And it makes people's attitude go a different direction. If you see the host box lighting up, if you see his mouth moving, please stop. I don't care if you're in the middle of a sentence. Please stop. Yeah, finger taps in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank y'all for liking the live. We still should be over 100K already. It's over 100 people in here. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all know what to do. We're getting progress on the gift goal, but not enough. Y'all please contribute to that if you feel inclined. But taps and shares are free. So you go ahead and do that. go out.
Even if you don't feel inclined.
Yeah, you ain't got no options really, because boy get physical.
I'll close doors. I'll close the doors. Now you stuck in this bitch.
So please send the Fest Pops. It is Live Fest right now, so that helps him to climb the ranks. And then if you go to your gift box and then scroll over to the little backpack, it gives you votes. You can tap those votes, and that helps him to move up because he shows up a lot. He educates us all the time, and y'all be in here every time. So come on, y'all. We got to support the host. Thank y'all very much. But that's all I wanted to say. Y'all, please don't interrupt the host. It's very irritating. Y'all, please.
Yeah, because I lost my train of thought. What I was going to say, because he talked about the Black people writing in Hebrew on the churches and shit. I have that. Actually, I had it pulled up before he started talking, but in my notes I have it. Like I was saying, some enslaved Africans were Muslim, and some of them could write in Arabic, and we did use, some of us did use an Arabic script, but there is no evidence of enslaved Africans writing in Hebrew. There's no evidence of that. That's all I was gonna tell him. But yeah, who the fuck was next? Hekanu been up here for a minute. Hekanu, how old are you?
I'm 47.
Are you a slave to any religion or no?
No, not anymore.
Cool. Let me see. I'm trying to see if we got some ops first. Senor
Breezy.
Are you a slave to any religion?
Hell no.
No, he's friendly.
I don't think black no slave, and I don't think SX is a slave either. SX, you ain't no slave to no religion, are you?
Oh, hell no. Well, it's both.
Hold on, let me see what Juke want. Juke, what's up, bro?
No, I'm good. I just came up when Ariam came down because I knew it was gonna get crazy.
Oh yeah. Man, I don't appreciate you mute my auntie either, bro.
No, my fault, man. No disrespect.
No, I'm fucking with you.
I got to learn the friendlies. That's all, bro.
No, she not a friendly, but
okay, say no more.
She not a friendly. I'm just fucking with you, bro. But I appreciate you helping this morning. I see you work overtime. You was up there.
Doubt, man. No doubt. They acting crazy. They coming out.
I think I'm muting everybody. Yeah, cause area one here, but I appreciate you, bro. Well, we ain't got no ops, and it's 11:34. I mean, this nigga.
We got an op. The boy want to come back up unless you don't want him to. His whole thing is to man. Everybody got Indian in them, except for the peaches. So we're gonna start there if you want to keep talking about Africa.
I ain't gonna lie, the boy too smart, boy. The boy too smart. I'm real educated now. So if y'all don't want to talk to an educated person, then I'll go on my way.
Clearly not educated, and you already got dropped. So why you didn't go on your way?
I've lived all over the world, baby.
That's crazy. You got dropped because you won't stop talking when the host is talking. If you feel like
you and tell you things you never seen.
How you doing right now? You're about to get dropped again. If you feel like you have something to offer.
Now, Ariel,
let them talk and you respond.
Ariel,
this ain't that.
You know how them BHIs.
Yeah, that's why I said this ain't that, baby.
You know how they treat women.
Go talk to your elder. Go cry about it to your elder. We don't care.
Niggas in a fraternity.
If y'all don't talk to an educated person, I'm gonna go on my way. Why you didn't go then? What you requested back up here for? I'm going on.
You know how they treat their women. This nigga tripping. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, can I spit something, man?
Yeah, go ahead, Black.
Hello?
Yo.
Yeah, man, I'm Black Rage. I'm 48 years old from Boston, Massachusetts. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh yeah, 48 years old from Boston, Massachusetts. And man, I completely reject religion. This is the biggest divider of our people across the whole world. I mean, ever since religion has been introduced to us, we've been cutting each other's heads off and all types of crazy stuff, man. Over in Africa's dividing us. Here in America divides us. And it takes all our money, man. I've been seeing these videos with these preachers with helicopters, private jets, Bentleys, Rolls Royce. Man, I wholeheartedly cannot accept that anymore, man. And sadly, I was raised in a United Methodist family. My grandparents, Southern Baptist. I just, man, when we come to our senses, we got to reject this craziness, man. Because if we don't, it's going to continue for generations. And it's just another chain that's been tied around our ankles, neck, or wrist, you know? We got enough as it is. We don't need any more.
Facts.
Crazy.
Who did you just bring up?
Burnt Toast.
Have I talked to him before?
Oh, it said recent guest.
Burnt Toast, are you a slave to any religion?
Yeah, I was raised as a Christian.
Is Serapis your Lord and Savior now?
Who is Serapis?
Jesus.
I still believe in the order of Christianity in terms of, yeah, I do.
So Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior still.
That is my belief, yeah.
Right. Black people should not be Christian.
What should we be if we should not be Christian?
Users of common sense and reason, users of actual empathy and human decency. And like, we shouldn't, well, it's my belief, just me personally. I believe Black people should not practice religions used to violate and disrespect and colonize and subjugate them. That's what I believe. That's my
I believe that too. I agree with that.
Have you heard of the Dumb Diversas then?
The what now?
The Dumb Diversas, 1452.
No, I haven't. But you said something in the beginning. What did you say at the beginning? Because you said something in terms of
slave master.
No.
Oh, Serapis?
No, it was after that. And in terms of, you say you believe that a person that has a belief or not.
No, you said what? You said what should we be? I said we should be users of common sense.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, right.
Logic
there.
and reason. We should be more. We should honor the people that came before us by not calling them demons and then worshiping the religion forced on them, used to subjugate them. That's what I believe.
So do you believe that a person that has a belief system cannot encompass that?
You cannot serve a slave master's God. The one that like a prime example. If I smack the shit out your mother, then I offer y'all to come over for dinner, are you coming?
No.
If I push your little brother in a puddle of mud, his school clothes, I done pushed him in the mud. I'm bullying your little brother at school every day. And then I hit you up on Facebook like, bro, like, man, let's be friends, bro. I got the Nintendo 64. Is you coming?
No, so are we? If
I break into your grandfather's home, steal all his old watches,
if you do something wrong to me, then that makes you an adversary, right? Okay, so
I'm glad we're a brother. We're on the same page.
Right. I get where you're coming from.
We on the same page.
That's not to say that non-believers have not been involved in these types of acts of treachery as well.
What has a non-believer done that has led to the demise and the subjugation of the entire continent of Black people?
Right. So you can say that those that did all that to accuse you, that you're accusing them were non-believers.
No, stop.
They were non-believers.
No, they were not. The Dumb Diversas is Christian. That is a Christian document from the Pope, the Vicar of Christ.
Right. But I'm saying,
is the Pope a Christian or not? Yes or no?
The Pope practices what he believes Christianity. But hold on. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So also the Christianity at its core does not promote all that.
Yes, it does.
Right. So you can say that the people that actually did that were
yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Hold on. Religion has always been used as a tool of imperialism and war. But
that is what it's designed for. That is what it's designed for.
Wait a minute. Hold on. But at its core, that is not the message.
Yes, it is.
Ariel, remember what you always say?
Where does the message?
Somebody gotta be the slave. Somebody gotta be the slave.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Because I'm not a slave.
Yes, you are.
So
you just said.
How does calling me a name? when we're trying to have
about
dialogue,
because you
validate
just
or justify your position.
Because you just said out your mouth that religion is used by the imperial power. That's what you said.
It has been used, yes.
Who did they use it on?
That's been used on a variety of people.
Yes, and that is why black people are Christian. Now we have black people defending what was used by the imperial power on them.
So the 4th century CE, right?
What about the 4th century, please?
And the origins of Christianity through Ethiopia, who are black people. We're denying that, and then it could even go back further.
Do you know why everybody talks about Ethiopia?
Okay, why did they become Christians?
Yes, because their king converted to Christian.
From what?
After he came in contact with Frumentius and his brother, he converted to Christianity to align himself with the dominant imperial power at that time, the Roman Empire. Christianity was forced on the Ethiopians from the top down. The king converted first, and then he pushed it on everybody else.
So would it be safe to say that you disbelieve that based upon let's get here into the America? I assume that you are a descendant of enslaved African chattel slavers, right? Or are you not?
What?
Are you FBA or ADOS?
Are you hearing me? Did you hear what
I hear what you're saying, but I'm rebutting it.
You said Christianity in Ethiopia in the
I know,
4th
okay,
century.
all right. I'm not denying that, but I'm saying now I'm asking you this.
They are Christian. They were Christian. Because
Okay. Now, are you a descendant of enslaved people in the United States of America?
Yes.
Okay. Now, would you deny that Christianity, the Christian church, the Black Christian church, wasn't influential in the position that you sit in today as a so-called free black man in America?
Influential?
Yeah, it played a role in your freedom here.
That is a wild point for you to
It's not a wild point. It's just a yes or no question.
So what he's doing,
Yo, what's his lineage, man? I think he's a Latino.
Well, hold up.
That's the thing. We need to find lineage.
What you're doing
What is
is
yours?
called. Hold on, y'all. What you're doing is called putting the cart before the horse.
No, though, I gave you a yes or no question.
Yes, but you're putting the cart before the horse.
So yes, it did. So yes, it did. Right?
Yes. Who
And
were
that's
they?
okay.
Who were black Christians fighting against? Who were they? Who were their opponents?
That's not the answer that I'm looking for. I wanted just to know if
black Christian. Yes, black Christians.
Are you ADOS? Are you an American descendant of slavery? You say yes.
Black Christians band together and fought back against their oppressors. Yes.
Right. And
who were their oppressors?
Okay, that's fine. But would you say, listen,
this is called putting the cart before the horse. We're on black. Who were the oppressors of black people?
I mean, they come in white, black, yellow. There's a bunch of different oppressors of black people. It ain't just white people. It's not just white people.
He an asshole, man.
How am I an asshole? It's just like literally you guys live in this black and white only world.
Who are the people that those black Christians were fighting?
They were fighting against white people. There, you got your white man.
White.
Now
What?
You got your white man. Okay.
White what? White what?
I told you. Now you got your white man. Okay.
White what?
White people.
White.
That makes you feel good. Okay.
White
all
Christians.
right, now enough of that.
Right.
Now that we've established
Okay. The Dum Diversas predates any civil rights, any black Christians.
Okay. That wasn't the question, though. That wasn't the question that I asked, because you asked a question, I asked a question, right? And my question was based upon of if you are truly a descendant of slaves, right? Knowing that you have been oppressed by white people in the United States of America, understanding that the greater majority of us come out of the Christian church, right? Would you step back and say that our role and our version of Christianity doesn't have something to do with your presence and partial liberation in the United States right now? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so then you must not be one of us.
Because we were fighting back against Christians prior to anybody's forced conversion. What they try to do is they want to skip the first fucking 500 years, and they want to go to when black Christians started, things like civil rights and, protesters and shit like that. That's what they, huh?
What he's missing is by the time we was fighting back, we were already converted by the
That's
ops.
what I was.
You know what I'm saying? So if we was already converted by the ops, of course. Notice how long it took him to answer that we're fighting against Christians.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
I had a whole half an hour argument with somebody just about.
Man, that dude wasn't even one of us, bro.
The mic is muted, Spinks. I can't hear you.
Somebody tried to call me. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's up. So he has to, and this is all the Christians, right? Especially Black Christians. Y'all gotta dodge all of that so that way y'all can hold on to your religion. Because you got to deny that where we got the religion from. You got to deny the Christian organizations then and now that's trying to convert us and oppress us at the same time. You got to deny all that. I had a whole hour conversation about if the KKK is a Christian organization or not. He went deep into Google and found that somehow, some way down the line, there was some sort of fraternity, and he tried to ride on that just so he don't got to align himself with the oppressors. Y'all are aligning yourself with the oppressors.
Where are they? Yeah. I'm glad y'all dropped him, but I was just gonna give him the timeline of
paid for it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Good. But yeah, when you look at the timeline of crimes committed against Black people in the United States, all done by Christians, every last one. So earlier, OG was talking about Nat Turner. Nat Turner was up against Christianity and the churches. Why do they keep?
Nat Turner also used Christianity so that way he could get around and align his groups, because they couldn't allow us to do anything else other than have church, and the church is the best way for us to get together and spread a message of rebellion. So he used that to get around so he could gather his people. You know what I'm saying? We use Christianity in order to congregate.
What the fuck else was we gonna use?
Right. Because we wasn't allowed to do anything else. We couldn't walk in the street because in Virginia had a law that said if we caught your child in the street and your child was not a Christian, we could do anything to him. So in a means of survival, Black people forced Christianity on ourselves just for survival, because we had to do it ourselves also, or else we could get even though they was gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Lie for no reason. Virginia, which was like half of America at one point, they had laws. If I even go back and look at the laws, you could see why we even pushed Christianity on ourselves. Somewhere down the line, we forgot what we was doing, and y'all knuckleheads is adopted the religion of our oppressor.
Yeah, I need some water. I'm fucking Ariel, a juke. I need some water though.
Can you hear me? Bar did a 5-hour live on the history of Christianity. And he literally goes through like from the very beginning. So anybody that wants to make the case that like we somehow became Christian in any other way, it's ridiculous. And he took the time, he took 5 hours, and I watched every minute of it to walk through the history of how we became Christians. And it ain't got shit to do with no Ethiopian Bible or no fucking black man in Africa nowhere.
What is just brute force?
Brute force. The Christianity is spread at the end of a sword, point blank, period.
Yep.
And then the councils, it was get down or lay down.
That's all it is, really. It's a lot of research, and people don't want to take the time, and he did it for you.
Did it for you.
I ain't like how the guy was just kept trying to say the same thing. Like, yeah, he trying to say your ancestors now. Bro was saying regardless the beginning. You see what I'm saying? Before that, he kept trying to make his point to be about, oh, your ancestors still some of your ancestors. Like, bro, we understand that, but
he learned that from his masters.
Yeah, like you trying to get your point across. Like, we understand what you finna say already. We understand where you're going. That's what he failed to realize.
I want Bar to come back because I made a list of 5 different ways to ask that qualifying question that he liked to ask.
But he wouldn't even answer him. When bro asked the one question, he started on ham. That's why I was like, answer the question.
he got his answer, and then when he knew that it was gonna dismantle his questioning, he just pivoted to something else.
Yeah,
just like they do in the church. They jump from scripture to scripture all over the place, because if they read 2 pages in a row, you'll see how bad this God is.
To be a Christian is to be a willing liar.
Y'all see the comments? Say, disassociating the tool of organization makes you disorganized. Fucking coon. I'm so sorry. Ew.
His page tells it all.
Man, I ain't never thought of all that. Was they Christians though, for real?
Who?
Who?
The KKK.
Absolutely.
Yes. There was so much of a Christian organization. At one point, they was tax exempt.
That's why I swear to God. Listen. Please, hold on. I'll be doing a lot of business shit. Like, I ain't got my business started yet, but I'm on all that. I was telling my girl or somebody like, you know how the Arabs come here and start a business and they don't got to pay tax for 7 years, and then only thing they got to do is like their brother or something, they can give them the business for 7 years and they don't got to pay taxes. I said it's the same thing with Christian. I said I forgot.
Bo, we can't hear you that good. It's like your mic is scratching up against something. I don't know if you got headphones in or what, but we can't. Somebody's making a lot of noise and we can't really hear you.
Hey, Bar, I wrote down 5 different ways to ask your qualifying question. You ready? Number 5, which colonization do you prefer? Number 4, which
I gotta wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Damn. Eminem? Busta Rhymes? Do you prefer? It's crazy. Okay. What's the next one?
Which holy book did you get your ass slapped with?
Qualifying questions is crazy.
Okay.
Which mythology do you bend the knee to?
What the fuck? What the fuck have you been doing this whole time?
I be in your lies, man. And that one night when you kept switching it up, I was choking laughing because the motherfuckers won't answer the question.
Okay.
All right. Whose ancestors have they foot on your neck?
I like that one. I know I write slow, don't judge.
No, take your time, my brother.
I'm ready. You said 5?
Yeah, this number 1 right here.
Number 1. Oh yeah.
Number 1. Here we go. Whose spiritual bastard are you?
Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. I'm still in that for sure. That's definitely the best one.
Really disrespected because you got to put some respect on Black people now. We've been here longer than everybody else. They just want to minimize our existence by a 6,000-year-old creation story when we've been here for hundreds of thousands of years. There wouldn't have been nobody.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that's how I do my live. I don't know the Bible like y'all know the Bible, so I just go by the timeline. We got mushrooms older than your Adam and Eve. We got Chinese people older than Adam and Eve. We got all types of civilizations and cultures going on during the supposed damn flood. The only flood they reported had nothing to do with wiping them out. Like, how did Chinese get wiped out and come back and still become China? How did Australia get wiped out and come back and still become Australia? Like Mongolia, same thing. Like they got to minimize Black people and the creations and the contributions and the spirituality and all our creations in order to bypass, in order to like support this damn religion. Like I could easily find you things older than 6,000 years.
Yeah, that's facts. Man, this water hit like lean. This shit good as fuck. I love water. Hey, make sure y'all Oh shit! Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, Skip the guy. What's up?
What's up? I saw everybody up here was friendly. I said, let me come join and say hey to all the friendlies.
I'm finna kick him out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, man. Oh dang! I thought okay.
I'm finna kick him out. Nah, I ain't saying like that. But yeah, nah, I gotta drop some of y'all down though, because they gonna be scared to come up. But what's up? What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How's everybody?
You've been in here for a minute, ain't it?
Yeah, I was in and out, but I've been here for some time.
Dealing with these goddamn spiritual bastards.
I'm over here taking notes with you. This man, he gave you them 5.
That nigga said, that nigga said, which colonization do you prefer? Is crazy. That one is crazy.
Whose holy book is tapping that ass? Like, who's holy book?
Man,
wow.
Nah, this shit. I've been on. How long has it been? I'm probably finna get off though. I've been on this bitch since. It's been 3 hours. Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah, but
no, I like the daytime. I like the daytime live for sure.
Yeah, daytime be. I be falling asleep and shit at night, and I don't be serious at all at night. It just be like they actually get a semi-serious version in the morning time. At night it's over. At night I'm just trying to kick shit. I don't be.
You be fighting for your life at nighttime between sleep and that whooping cough that you got. Yeah. You be killing me, bro.
Not whooping cough.
Yeah,
hey, boss, they let me let people up now.
Finally.
Yeah.
You missed the last dude. The last dude was like, he said, "Who raid me? Raid? What's up, Zena?" Yeah, y'all coming in from one church to the next.
So you got the Spanish flu,
but nah.
Whooping cough.
Yeah, I had my voice was gone.
I'm over here like, how he gonna get on the track with me coughing like that, bro?
Hey, hold up now. Hey, I can kick it now. I can spit a verse quick.
Look, I was hitting you up because I got to.
I think that was you calling me while I was on the fucking live.
Probably, but I did send you a text too. You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't my bad. I don't think I saw that.
Hey, do I got to drive over there with my studio? Like, do I got to bring the studio to you, bro?
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Dang, bro.
I'm ready. You just gotta send it to me. I'm ready. My pen is.
I was getting in contact with you because I needed some information in order for me to send it to you in the proper way.
Oh, okay. Let me. Text me and I'm gonna check it for sure. I'm gonna check it.
Well,
I was able to clean my whole car, so I feel good. Taharka, what up, Taharka? That's a friendly.
What's up, Taharka? So when you gonna go live, Taharka?
As soon as you in.
Oh shit, I'm finna in then.
damn, you and Be Easy gonna have to fight.
Oh shit, y'all listen. We gotta look. That's another thing I want to. All of us, damn.
We gotta get on the schedule.
I don't be wanting to miss nothing. I don't like missing nothing. I don't like missing nothing. We just miss Zena.
Yeah, we got to get on the schedule.
Yeah.
You gonna do a lot for real?
Yeah.
We're gonna do like a Cartoon Network. Everybody get 30 minutes. We just gonna be live hopping.
You said I missed the last guy. What the last guy do?
Ethiopia.
Hey, host, can I ask a question?
You sound like
Hold on, because
Jack Sparrow.
Yo, Pootie Tang and your PFP is wild.
I'm glad you recognize. Yeah, man, Pootie Tang the GOAT, bro. I'm from the UK, host. Yeah, so yeah.
Let me talk to him.
I need a ride. Pick me up.
See. Oh yeah, man. You do Uber?
Yeah.
That motherfucker look like an apartment on the inside.
Need you to drop me off somewhere.
I have a studio in the back. I got a microwave, stove, sink, refrigerator, and the floors heat up.
Damn.
Pick me up.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Do I got to bring the studio to you, boss? Because we can make it a movie.
Heat up.
We can make it a movie. It ain't going to be about the boss.
He said, and the floors heat up.
All the way.
Hey, I might need to let me borrow that for a couple days.
Look, I be telling people like I got the biggest bins on the block, baby. I got big body beds, bro.
I'm gonna send you a message, bro. Let me talk to this. Let me talk to this person. Hecka, how old are you? She said living out the sprint as well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Hecka, how old are you?
I'm 47.
And hold up, wait a minute.
What's wrong with living out a sprinter?
I want to see which one I want to use. Which holy book is tapping that ass? Hecka, which holy book is tapping that ass? Pootie Tang.
Is that what you're gonna call me from now on?
I'm not talking to you. Hecka, which holy book is tapping that ass?
Hecka, I know you ain't waited this whole time to get dropped because you ain't responded. That's crazy.
Jesus. Why is too hot back? Okay, hold up, too hot. Yeah, Jack Sparrow, what's up, bro?
Oh my days, you do me dirty.
Do you dirty, isn't it? It's salivating and broccoli and beans and fish and chips, mate.
Go on then, mate.
You like a bottle of water? You like a bottle of water?
How did I know you were gonna say that?
You want a bottle of water, mate?
I knew you were gonna say that. Oh my gosh. And I come here on a humble thing.
My bad, man. My bad, man. It's real team, man. Real team.
My G.
Another country. What the fuck?
Yo.
All the way 5, bro. We do that because we love you for real. Like we love y'all for real. So it's
real team, man.
We do. You know, black people are not gonna make that much fun of you unless we fuck with you for real. Or we wouldn't pay you no mind. But if we cracking that ass and roasting you, we really love you though.
Man said bottle of water. You only spoke to me for 10 seconds, and the first thing you thought is bottle of water. That is foul, my guy.
It's foul, isn't it?
Okay.
It's foul, isn't it, mate?
It was.
Bro, hey, bro, listen, bro. What you got for me, bro?
Oh my days.
If you got
my days, man. What you got for me, bro?
If you got some bars, that'd be crazy.
No, I'm not one of those Donnies. Don't worry, man. Okay. So let's go serious now, yeah. Okay. I like the prompt. My man had to reset his face. That's funny. Okay, cool.
I have a permanent smile. I have to.
Okay, chill. Okay. On the serious thing, get it? Yeah. I'm a deconstructor, innit? So I've spent the last year and a half of my life. I'm breaking away from all organized religion. You know, I've had my daughter. So I'm basically debunking all of the nonsense in all of these spiritual books, innit? And that's why I'm drawn to your life. I like the prompt and everything. I agree with it 100%, and I followed you and everything, innit? What I would say, yeah, is me personally, I'm going back to African spirituality and everything. What would you advise people that are deconstructing from organized religions that have raped Mother Africa? What would you advise them to what direction would you advise them to?
Well, like Taharka always says, when we talk, because see they've tried to put our traditions in a box that it does not belong in, because that's our cultural memory. That's our sciences and our passed down traditions and our like that's our shit. So it's not, I would encourage anybody to look into different African spirituality. There's no reason to not, because that's our history. We still got to know something about, especially like if you do your ancestry and you know like exactly where you come from, man, dig in. Because in a world like this, where so much of our history has been erased and so much of our practice, so much about us has been demonized, I encourage everybody to look into it. There's no wrong answer there. Now, do I believe in any gods? Black atheist rants. No, I don't believe in no gods. But do I like to learn about different African cultures and stuff? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it, bro?
Yeah, in it. Pippin, what country are you from?
Oh, I don't know yet. Are you saying right? Like, where do I live?
No, I'm not. I know where you live, but like, what?
You know where I live? Pull up.
Okay, you live
Pull
in.
up, bro. I got the PlayStation right here. There's a PlayStation, bro. Pull up. You say you know where I live? Come on.
Okay. No, I'm okay. I don't mean it like that. I'm saying like I can tell by your accent where you're from.
I'm from the South, man.
Yeah, but I was asking about like, are you like Caribbean? Are you African? Are you like?
Yeah, no, I'm not Caribbean.
Okay.
I'm definitely African. I just haven't been, shit be coming up. I ain't did my ancestry yet. I'm gonna do it though, so I can know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. You answered my question. Thank you for your time and everything. I just wanted to like say that I agree with your prompt and everything, and I agree that Black people should not be worshiping any foreign deities. I think it's the most saddest thing, because like if you study history and everything, it starts from like the battlefield. Once like they overwhelm us in the battlefield, then they choose not to unalive us. Then they only keep us alive as long as we speak their language and as long as we worship their foreign deities. And I think that's the lowest level of like dehumanization. And I think like more BLK people should be aware of the fact like this is a tactic that's been employed by the Romans, the Greek, and everything. And it's all like the bottom end of warfare basically. And this is why we speak English in it, and this is why like we're so what's the word, accustomed to like the white Jesus and everything in it. And I'm basically on a deconstruction journey and trying to spread the same message that's in the prompt. So big up to you, man. Respect to you and your platform, man.
Knowledge, where are you from?
I'm from the UK.
Do you know your ancestry?
Yeah, I'm Sierra Leonean 100%.
Okay. I only say that because I know when I was living in the UK, one of the biggest pieces of culture shock for me was that most Black people there knew exactly where they came from. And I say culture shock, but if you think about it, it makes sense. But it makes sense why American Blacks don't know necessarily, can't trace back to the country, but British Blacks could. But yeah, most people who I met who were Black in London, they all knew exactly where they came from.
Yeah, no, we got our independence from the British. I think we call it like 56 or 57 years ago now, and yeah, we've been trying to like sustain our own parliament and economy and everything. But you know, Sierra Leone was definitely like has a history with like the Portuguese, the British, and the Muslim invasion basically. So like we definitely, well, me personally, I'm adept to knowing these kind of things, innit? And so yeah, it's just like knowing yourself frees yourself, you know. So I'm aware of these things, and yeah, like I said, I'm not down to worship like no Muhammad. I'm not down to worship no like white bejesus. You know, I'm ready to like, you know, like give my ancestors their due praise and yeah, believing like within. instead of looking outwards for like validation. I'm looking within, and yeah, man, we're moving. We're starting the movement.
Yeah, I fuck with what you just said, bro. I fuck with you. Yeah, that's what I say. Like, a lot of this stuff, it starts from the deification of one's culture. That's all it is. So you gotta, whose culture are you deified? If you say I got to deify culture, I can't live without a deified culture. Deify your own. Do you figure out who you are, where you come from, and deify that culture? If you got to do that, there's nothing, Black atheists don't mean opposed to like learning about, us, because even though we're not even though we weren't a monolith, what they've done to us, we have no choice. We should band together. We should stick together. We should unite, and we should look into all of the African cultures and histories and sciences and civilizations, which is what everybody copied from anyway. So my spill, bro. But
Hector, why the fuck you keep
get you a bottle of water, mate? Nah, I fuck with you.
Come on, don't do me like that, man. Come on, bro.
Hector, listen, baby.
I'm finna get off though, y'all.
We get it, okay.
I'm finna get off, so because I want to get on somebody else's shit.
Bart,
So, yeah, I can
look,
turn the camera off and put
Kate-
this pretty face to rest.
Kate heard that accent and came right in here. I said, speak of the atheist. And there she go, right there.
Right on there. What's up?
She said, fizzy
What's up?
widgets. I'm on my way.
Nah, that's what she what
I'm on my way.
she the one I got that from. She was like broccoli and beans. I'm salivating. But nah, I'm about to get off this shit. Hakana, what's this person's name?
Hector.
Somebody on YouTube put which slave master forced your beliefs? That's number 6, so I'm still in that.
Yo, bars.
Yo.
Hit me right after this.
So
I want you to hear. I want you to hear this shit. All right.
Say no more. Look at Kate. Kate. You want some broccoli and beans?
You don't say it, you better motherfucking stay right.
What's up, Kate? Let me speak to this
right now.
Let me speak to this person right quick.
Go ahead. Because once you get off, I'm going live. So go ahead.
Okay, damn. Everybody go. Okay, well, we're gonna be live hopping. Hakanu. Ariel, why do you keep bringing this person up and they not saying
Was
nothing?
it me? I didn't bring them back.
That's Juke did. Juke, why you keep bringing this motherfucker up and they ain't saying nothing? Shit, goddamn devil. It's Jesus. But all you lovely, intelligent, free thinkers, it's time for Black atheists to get off of this shit. I really do appreciate y'all though. I fuck with y'all. Like y'all, I fuck with y'all. And follow these good people up here, all of them, because they go live too. Literally everybody that's up here right now, everybody up here goes live, and everybody has something important to bring to the space. These people, you can learn, like I've learned from all of these motherfuckers. And you can learn from them too, especially Sphinx, especially Taharka, Kate, Ariel, Skeptic Guy. I'm saying especially, but like I want to put emphasis on everybody's.
You know what it is? Everybody got a different angle.
Yes,
which we could all contribute from, and it be fire.
And we all need our flowers. Because this shit is not like my back fucking hurts. I'm tired. Niggas have social. I don't have social anxiety, but some people do have social anxiety, and they still do this. Some people do have issues that's going on, but they still will give themselves to this. This is important to a lot of us. So, y'all, please follow these good people And you know, if this was easy, like this is not easy to read all this shit and then have the fucking courage to get up on these fucking platforms with 200, 300 motherfuckers watching you and you saying this and you know, you going against the grain, people see your face, they know who you are. It takes a lot to do this. So y'all please follow these people because they mean something to me and they're important. Their work is important. And we appreciate y'all for being up here with me. But over on YouTube, I thank y'all. If you on TikTok, it's 100 of y'all right now. Go over to my YouTube and subscribe so I can drop this album. I'm waiting on y'all. The album is done. You don't believe me? No, I'm just playing. I ain't giving no snippets. Go. If all of y'all go subscribe right now, we be at 5K so I can drop the album.
How the album done? I don't got a feature on there. Like, what's going on?
We about to talk about that right now. So like, as soon as I get off this, I'm finna hit you up. We about to talk about that right now. Right now. So don't go nowhere. Yeah, y'all go subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm gonna post my Everything Wrong in Genesis. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. So Everything Wrong in Genesis 26 will be tomorrow. Go subscribe so you don't miss the video. I appreciate y'all. I got some new subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate y'all for real. I fuck with y'all. Like y'all, thank y'all for subscribing over there. You know, it ain't no. I mean, it's an elephant in the room, but it ain't no secret. This shit make money. Like YouTube make money. Like when y'all subscribe and go watch my video, they send me a check in the mail. Not in the mail, but you support me when you do that. So go subscribe and leave a comment, watch a video or two, watch the ad. Trying to get my revenue from you niggas.
Heavy on watch the ad though, for real. Don't skip that bitch, please. Thank you.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma, watch that shit, nigga. Watch the commercial. They're trying to sell you goddamn.
My ass being Spanish. I sit here and watch all
They're
this.
trying to sell niggas medicine and pills and shit. I need to be sponsored by Whataburger too, so go watch them ads, y'all. And watch the ads. It be you gotta watch the ads so I can get paid. If you skip about it.
If you skip an ad, you're anti-black.
Niggas, hey, if you skip my ad, your ass is MAGA. I can't fuck with you.
Nah, bro.
Skipping ass is racist. You're a racist.
You hate God.
This the black on black crowd they were talking about.
Y'all know them chain letters? It'd be like send it to 10 people or you going to hell. Yeah. Don't skip this ad.
Go watch.
Why you
like this? Crazy.
Niggas be
Yo, I'm mad at him. Like,
get the Trump. Hey, get the Trump supporters. Get him out my life. Get him out.
Nah, bro.
Only skip ads.
Hey, go watch my ass, nigga. And if you skip an ad,
you wow.
You Trump. Niggas. Oh God. Oh my God, I'm crying. I knew y'all was gonna give me one before I leave. I can't leave without one.
Yo, so I just subscribed. I just noticed you've been doing this for 4 years, man.
Nigga, I've been persecuted so long. My family, I've been disowned. They disown me off rip, so I'm good. I can say what the fuck I want. I've already been disowned. Niggas don't fuck with me. My family is like, so I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I've been doing this for a minute though. It's been a minute. It was some long, yeah. Oh God, those first days so hard because
Ain't no atheists. Jesus, there wasn't no atheist. I lost my job because of this shit. Like the job that I had when I started doing this shit. Because you know, when you make a YouTube channel and you switch the name on YouTube, it goes with your whole Google account. The name changes. So I went from my real name to fucking Black Atheist Rants everywhere. And I was sending emails to jobs and
Denied. Said, do not hire this nigga, please.
niggas on Indeed. Niggas on Indeed is Black Atheists.
They said this the devil himself, please.
I done sent the email to the school, Black Atheists. I went to Christian Brothers University.
Why you ain't make a new email with my Christian?
I went to Christian Brothers University. I'm in that bitch, Black Atheist Rants. Emailed the dean.
They done saw a fucking ghost. Demons in your email.
Yeah, you was wild.
Not in my establishment.
Oh God.
Damn.
Yo, listen.
That's crazy.
I made the YouTube and I'm keeping going like ain't nothing changed. Yeah, send me an email. I'm gonna get back to you. Nigga, you done CC Black Atheists. Yeah, my supervisor. So my supervisor was a pastor, y'all. And I used to listen. I used to have to send an email when I closed the building at night. So I had closed the building one night, and you send an email of everything that you did. Man, I sent the email. That nigga emailed me back. He said, "What is this?"
He said,
"Yo, look, that
nigga, what is this?"
I got rolled up for 2 weeks.
That shit funny, though.
That nigga wrote me up too. That nigga wrote me up 2 weeks straight, y'all. And then that nigga, listen, let me tell you what he did to me. What's it called when you still work there, but you're not able to come to work? What that's called? It's like not probation, but suspension. That nigga suspended me for 2 weeks. And when I came back, he had already hired somebody.
He need a good Christian up in this establishment.
I said, wait a minute. I couldn't get. He ain't let a nigga know. He ain't sent out no memo. He ain't sent me no text. I'm like, okay. And so I didn't go look for another job because I'm like, it's just 2 weeks. I'm good. I have
You
money
had to pray about it.
I'm like, I got money saying I'm good. Y'all, I went back to work. They were looking at me like, what you doing?
The Antichrist came in.
I said, damn. I'm trying to clock in. I'm trying to clock in on my phone.
I mean, to be honest with you. I'm firing you. I'm gonna suspend you for 2 weeks.
Oh, niggas
Pincher said that was your 2 weeks notice.
Them niggas kicked me out the out.
Scares the shit out of his ass. Why would you come back in here?
Yo, Buzz, I got a video where I'm talking about Asian stuff.
Oh my God. What, nigga? What?
And that's why I can't get a job. I got a video holding two pastors at speaking point.
Y'all don't understand how hurt I was when that nigga fired me. And you know, I was a new atheist, y'all. Y'all know what I was telling myself, man. See, that must be God right there. I was fucked up. That nigga. See, it was a combination. It was he would just write me up for little shit. I wasn't the best at the time at that job, but he wasn't writing me up. But when he saw that email, shit. That nigga wrote me up everything. Oh, that was a good laugh. We needed one before we got out of here, though. That was a good one. Oh my God, I cried, y'all. Them niggas did me dirty. Yeah, so back to Harker. I've been doing this for a minute. They been this on me. I'm good.
Nah, I hear you.
Long as my mama love me, but she still don't. She don't, you know. Let me get out of here. I'm finna hit you up, Sphinx. Who are these people in the thing?
What's the name? Keep coming back. Burnt Toast is back. I don't know who Rhodes is.
Throw a cross at you. I rebuke you, Satan. But yeah. It was a great laugh. I needed that. I love this shit sometimes. Sometimes this shit be so fun, man. Cause you know, in another life, this is not my words. This is somebody else's words. In another life, I was supposed to be a comedian, but I'm like, I ain't bragging. I ain't trying to. I'm just saying that's what they told me. It's I'm the funnest nigga on the planet. So
I mean, it's not like you can't still do that.
That is true.
He can't do it because he gonna tell one joke and laugh at himself for the rest of his set.
I'm sorry. I gotta work on that.
40 minutes laughing at himself.
I do gotta work on that though. But
That
I be
motherfucker
trying.
will laugh at himself for like 30 minutes.
I'm gonna tell you what be happening. The next joke, as soon as the fun start, the jokes they just be in my head. So I'm like, I'm trying to, before the next joke come out, I've already thought about it and I'm laughing at what I'm about to. I can't get it out because I'm laughing at it. It's like it's so funny because it's about to come out, and I know it's gonna be funny because I'm laughing on my spirit is laughing on the inside.
You remember that night? You remember that night I was in a bad mood or whatever, and you make that joke about that click, click, boom.
I was just about to ask you, was you here with us when I made that joke about the click, click, boom?
When I tell you this,
oh my God, y'all! Like I'm gonna post it. I gotta post it, y'all. I gotta post it.
It was already funny, but then you did the hand motion, and I said,
oh my God!
Go, hey, everybody, go subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm gonna clip it and I'm gonna post it, and it's gonna be on YouTube.
This man here,
yeah. But
oh my gosh!
But man, look, it's time. Oh, that was great. We needed one before we needed one though. It's always good to get one before we get out of here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh, he said he was on a phone call. He said he ready for you now.
Hokate, nobody cares, baby. It's too late. That's
who said? Oh, he was on. No, I tried, nigga. You was up here like. You call him what?
Hokate. It's too late.
No, my bad. That's not it. Oh, it's not his name. My bad.
That's
no.
You called him Hokate? Hokate is crazy.
Hokate, my bad, child. I did not see that.
Nah, but nah, Black, I gotta get up out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna try to go. What's today?
Monday. I had to think about that too.
I'll let you go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll figure it out.